Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Clear Shots Podcast. I want to do a quick intro here, just to announce a few things, and also to just let you know that I'm probably going to do intros a little bit more often. I don't really like the abrupt nature of just jumping right into the conversation. We usually do just press record, just to start these things off, because I realize we say a lot of things that are more interesting when the mics are off. So I just press record and we get going from wherever we were. Also, from the last episode, you might have noticed we got a little theme song. I just basically went onto YouTube and grabbed something that wasn't copyrighted. I thought it was pretty interesting, and the tune itself is called End Fight, and it's by Synixels or something, I believe. It's in the description, but I thought it was kind of just a cool little song, and it has a really funny drum fill right before it fades out in the clip that I used, so I thought it was hilarious. So, let's see. New YouTube channel. I've brought it up a few times on the show. You can just search for Clear Shots Podcast on YouTube. You'll find it. And then there's SoundCloud as well. You can always go to SoundCloud, and you will always get the most recent podcast in the audio form. So, I mean, if you like to do things while you're listening, that's the way to do it. With that being said, tonight we're going to have Bill on. He's been on here before, and he's a ex-roommate and a good friend of mine. He was featured regularly on my podcast, Same Circle Wrestling Podcast. It was a wrestling podcast that we did about a couple years ago. It was mostly about WWE and Lucha Underground, just the big wrestling promotions. And we had our buddy Tim on, usually through Skype. So if you want to go back and listen to something just to get an idea, you certainly are welcome to. It's on my channel. So, without any further blabbering on, sit back and enjoy the podcast.
Fishing it.
He's not wrong. It's fucking garbage. You don't see British food places. You never hear someone go, my favorite, Epcot doesn't have a British food section.
Want to go get some British food?
Yeah, nobody fucking says that. Epcot and Disney, they have all the different restaurants of all the different countries. There's no fucking English one. There's an American one. There ain't no one for the UK.
No, I guess that's true.
They have French. I mean,
sure?
shit's all
there
this.
There might be something.
Yeah, it's just tea and fucking Guinness.
Crumpets.
Let's take some pig's blood and boil it inside a sheep's stomach.
Jesus.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to put my finger on what exactly British food is.
I could Google it, but I'm too lazy looking for pictures of Paige. They're too busy, not too lazy. I am too lazy and too busy.
Well, nowadays it's all basically Indian food.
Yeah.
Like Steph Curry. I've never had curry. I've heard it's delicious.
I
I haven't either. I'm not even sure what it is.
I think it's like a chili.
I forget what fucking
They
restaurant.
they don't know how to pronounce it.
I think it was K Heart Q. I went there and I got it was supposed to be like curry chicken with onions. It was more like curry onions with a little bit of chicken. It was bullshit. It wasn't bad, but it was like 90% onion.
You say that like a man that doesn't like a good onion every now and then.
I like a good onion. I've had baked onions. It's pretty good, but I felt lied to.
Some guys just aren't onion guys. I don't really like onions.
Really?
Yeah.
I fucking love onions.
Dude, I'll take a fucking You take an onion, you chop it in half, you fucking put it in a Ziploc bag with a little oil and some salt and pepper, shake it up, and then just throw it face down on a fucking baking sheet, throw it in there for like 20 minutes, and just fucking mow on that shit. It's good shit.
I just like onions, dude. Like, I don't want all that fancy shit.
Just a baked onion.
That's British food. It's baked onions.
You feel like you're eating some fucking Hobbit shit. Like,
baked onions and tea. I don't know, dude. I don't like.
They call cookies biscuits over there. They can fuck off.
Yeah. They got weird words for things.
They gave us
Like
English
football.
muffins, so it's alright, I guess. Can't live without English fucking muffins.
They don't
my
even
God.
they don't even call it soccer. It's fucking bullshit.
The reason why it's called soccer is so American, though.
Yeah.
What is the reason it's called soccer?
It's the actual definition of soccer or the actual word or whatever, is association football. So they take the SOC out of association and call it soccer. Because at first they just called it...
Where's the cur from?
That's a good question.
They could have just called it sock ball.
Sock ball. That'd be so
That would have been
bad.
closer.
It wouldn't. That sport wouldn't have survived if they called it sock ball.
Sounds like something you play in gym class.
And they already had.
It does.
They already. You wear. What are those things? What are the things that you put on your fucking hands?
Socks.
No. You can punch each other with them. The rockers, rock'em sock.
Oh, sock 'em boppers.
Sock 'em boppers. Sock 'em bopper
Or
ball.
Hulk hands.
Yeah, it's sock 'em bopper ball. You play soccer, and you punch each other with those.
Sock 'em boppers versus Hulk hands. Fight to the death.
I didn't think we'd bring up sock and boppers this early.
I
No,
know.
we already played that card. We got nothing left for the rest of the show.
The fucking guys in Vegas that bet the over on sock 'em boppers are fucking teething right now.
Bop 'em sockers.
Bop 'em sockers. Handball was a fun sport.
Oh, yo.
Is it a sport or is it a game?
no. Handball is like soccer, but it's with your hands.
So there's a difference between sports and games.
That's always one
No,
of the
handball is
low-key
handball
highlights
is a
of
sport.
Olympic season.
Handball is definitely a sport. Shit's nuts.
Do they have professional handball? I think they do.
Yeah,
Over in Europe.
it's in Europe
think
and
they
like
do have it.
Australia and shit. America, they can't.
Classic Europe, dude.
Handball is low-key one of the highlights of the Olympic schedule, for real.
Like Summer Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with beach volleyball.
Yo.
I mean, it's not low key.
Okay, so isn't handball just soccer with your hands?
Pretty much, yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Like
I think it's more like lacrosse without a stick.
it's more like you can just carry the ball wherever. It's very, very
Can
free.
you? I thought you could only
They might
take a
have
few
like
steps.
they might have the 3-step rule.
Yeah, I
or
think you can only
something.
take
So
a few
it's like
steps.
ultimate handball. Or
Think,
just handball.
think
but-
basketball with a lacrosse ball, and instead of throwing it into a basket, you throw it into a goal, like soccer.
I remember killing it in handball in gym class.
Yeah, that
because
was yeah.
they'd always like stick some like fat unathletic girl who didn't want to run around in goal, and they'd let you like jump over the fucking goal line and shoot as long as your feet didn't touch the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd just launch myself at them and whip it into the goal.
You know the worst part about gym class was showing up in jeans and Mr. DeRose would make you stand on a blue line.
The blue line, yeah.
You want it to fit you, right?
No.
No?
Yeah, the
The
blue
Kingsford.
line. That was the thing. The blue line was.
Did they have the blue line in Kingsford? If you showed up to gym class in jeans, you weren't allowed to participate.
No.
You had to stand on a piece of blue electric tape and watch everybody else have fun all class.
Yeah. That was it. And you had
Dude,
to stand there.
that's cruel and unusual punishment, especially because the only times
more unusual than anything.
the only times you would get you would show up without jeans was on a day when they were playing like your favorite game,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would go. Remember when they would do wrestling? And
I
you'd
used
have
to just end
wrestle
up.
people?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
that was
that
the
was the thing.
worst.
I used to just wear shorts every day to school just so I didn't have to do that. Then you don't have to change.
I was one of those kids that wore gym shorts underneath my jeans.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dalton taught me that one. Little Dalton.
Once I got to high school, I was just I pretty much gave up on all that. I just wore cargo shorts all the time anyway, so
Yeah, same.
I was
I loved that they would make you change for gym, as if that was
that was half the fucking
half
class.
the grade,
Yeah.
wasn't it? That was a big part of the grade.
That was the whole class. If you changed, you were passing gym. If you changed every day, you passed gym.
Yeah. Fucking stupid.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's all a fucking racket to sell padlocks.
Yeah, and athletic shorts.
Yeah.
It was an Olympia sports promotion.
Gym class is a main revenue center of the school district, just fucking selling gym locks.
I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah, they actually charged you for gym locks.
Yeah, but you got your money back at the end.
And you weren't allowed to bring your own either because, you know, fuck if you want the gym teachers to not steal your shit.
Yeah. Or an actual reasonable lock. I'm pretty sure they just gave you those random combo locks, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a couple locks too. I remember there was a kid that had the same combination that I did. It's like
they were all the same combination, just nobody knew because nobody told anybody about their combinations. It's all 1, 2, 3.
It's amazing the shit you forget. I used to know like all the combinations to all my locks up until like fucking end of senior year.
I think it was 30, 37, 28 or something like that.
I think mine in high school was like it's like 35, 20, and 50. I don't know, fucking whatever.
I have no idea.
I know 35 was the first one. Then you had the kids that would keep. They would put the first two in, and then
they would just or just put all of them in and just leave it there.
Yeah.
So then when they get out of class, they can rip it down, and then just go to their friend's locker for fucking 3 minutes.
That was me every time. I would have all my shit in my backpack completely disorganized. And when high school started, I would get there at like 5 to 7, 10 to 7. And me and my friends would all sit in the hallway. Be such a nuisance all the time.
Well, it's funny, like, there was always one person out of your group of friends that, like, would have the locker that you would go to.
Yeah, always.
Which is weird. Because, like, everybody would come to my locker, which was, like, I was fond of that because I could actually keep things organized in my locker instead of having to rush and go to other places.
Dude, my locker was so fucked. I remember senior year, I didn't even take anything out of it. I left everything in there. And they're like, if you leave all your stuff in your locker, it gets all thrown out. Yeah, fuck it. Give me my TI-85.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm out.
So you can,
It's like I play Mario.
It's basically if you have the most, like, centrally located locker, you're good.
Yeah.
Like, you're the guy.
I'm just now realizing how little I actually remember from high school. I'm pretty sure, like, half a year I didn't have a locker at all. It might have been my super senior year or something, which I guess would explain it, but I'm not sure. I have no idea, really.
I can't even really remember the layout of the place.
Of the high school?
Yeah.
I remember they had the scumbag ramp.
Yo.
Where you walk into the high school and the first ramp on the left was all the dirty people. And you could walk by and it would just smell like stamps. Like it would smell like food stamps and wick.
Is that the one that was close to Buck Boulevard?
Yeah.
Or is it the other side?
No, the one close to Buck Boulevard. The other side nobody stood at.
That was the one going towards the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to just leave gym class and just go to the cafeteria so many times. I got kicked out of so many lunches for being not actually in the lunch. They're like, you don't belong here. I know exactly who sits at this table every day. And you ain't one of them. Then I knew a couple kids that would, instead of actually being in gym, they would get credit for changing. Then they would go smoke cigarettes in the bathroom of the locker room. And then go to lunch.
That's the way to do it, really.
Yeah, they got it all figured out.
That is the way to do it.
It really is, because then you can just sit with random friends that aren't in your lunch.
That was the fucked up part. You couldn't request a lunch.
Yeah.
I remember one of my years of high school, I had my lunch changed every other day. That was fucked. Like on even days, it would be I think 6th period, and then odd days it was 8th period.
Because you had something in 7th.
Yeah,
or
it
6th
was something.
period,
It was that was the same year I had 2 gyms. They didn't give me a gym my fall semester, so I had gym every day my spring semester. It was honestly fucking sweet. It was so fucking awesome. I loved having gym class every day.
They fuck up hard on those because I definitely did not have the academic standards to have no 9th period in my senior year. But I had none. I went to McDonald's for 9th period.
Oh, yeah.
McChickens was my 9th period.
See, my parents didn't let me have short day because they knew when I left, if I left high school at like fucking noon or whatever, well, now you can get 7th period short day. My sister goes to school 1st through 6th period, and she leaves after 6th period. She leaves at like fucking 12:45.
What the fuck?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I would almost rather come in at 6th period.
Yeah.
Just do this.
There were kids that did that too. Like there were kids that would go in at like
late,
3rd or 4th.
yeah.
That was the way to do it, dude. Because that's what real life is like.
That's how you become pro.
No fucking place in the world. Well, all right. No job I've ever had makes you get up at like fucking 5:30 in the morning to get on a bus at 5:45, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Show up and sit outside.
Most
in
jobs
the cold.
don't make you get on a bus.
that's
Unless
fair.
you're a bus driver. Then you always got to be on a fucking bus.
But like my parents wouldn't let me get senior short day. They knew if I left school early that I'd just leave.
You weren't coming back.
I wouldn't come back, or I'd just be high, or I'd get fucked up. So they're like, "You're not allowed to have short day." Fuck it. It got me in advanced regents.
We used to just
But
skip.
that doesn't help anymore.
We used to just skip the last few periods anyway.
Yeah.
John Fay.
Oh, guaranteed.
He used to bounce. We used to have lunch and then we would just leave afterwards because we'd have like study hall or something stupid and then short day basically. It's like, why are we even here? Like, why are we here for study hall?
I thought it was dumb getting a 9th period study hall ever.
Right.
Yeah, it's totally pointless. That should just be an open period, like by default.
Mm-hmm.
Optional lunch.
I remember when they were like, you have to sign up to go to the library. Remember that? You have to go earlier in the day and get a library pass
Oh, yeah.
for the period you wanted to go to.
Yeah, that's why I never went to the library.
Yeah, I don't remember ever going because you had to stand in line.
There were certain people that would go to the library all the time, though.
Yeah,
They were like the library people.
yeah. They'd always be in there. Like, they'd go in for lunch or they'd go in for... They were just on there to play fucking games on coolmath.com.
Yeah.
They were just playing Bloons Tower Defense.
Mini clip games.
Oh my god, I took computer programming my first semester in my freshman year. The only thing I did in that class was play fucking RuneScape.
There was websites that you could go to bypass the filters, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to do that until they blocked those websites.
I remember that's how I found Reddit. My friend Joe showed me Reddit my freshman year because it wasn't blocked by the school.
Huh.
And then
I-
that was it. That's all I do.
And that
I
was-
think I was even on Reddit back then. Holy fuck.
that was
I think,
like fucking 7 years ago. I've had this account I've had now for 7 years now.
I only started using that like 4 years ago. Fuck.
I don't know how many years I have. 2. 3 maybe.
It's fucked.
I was on 4chan like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I recently stopped going on 4chan. Like after the whole Charlottesville thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of the alt-right just took over. And I'm like, I can't go on there, dude. I thought I could. It was funny at first, and then I'm like, are these people serious?
I used to spend a lot of my time on the computers in school checking my Halo 3 service record on Bungie.net. Because they obviously didn't block that. But all I did was look at my stats.
Classic.
I didn't know what else to do. I took computer programming 1 and 2 as well. And I think it was the second time I was in his class, he had this program that would allow him to control the other computers. Like, he could control every computer in the room.
Yeah.
Like, he monitored every one of them, so you couldn't do shit. Because he'd just take control of it and be like, X.
That's some fucking dystopian shit.
Yeah.
What was that fucking... That one, it was like some piss easy fucking like teaching you how to use computers or some bullshit.
Wasn't it? I took DDP. That one was wicked easy. It was it was designing stuff on a.
It was like CAD or something that you were using.
Yup. Oh, I took that for a semester too, and I just fucked around and made bullshit that wasn't the fucking assigned project. So
I had Mr. Reeser for DDP, and the whole point of the class was like the first 2 or 3 weeks he was teaching you how to do it, and then he's like, all right, make a board game. So I did chess, and so that way I only had to make a chessboard, and then I could make all of the pieces, and then to make the rest of the pieces I just changed the color.
He was great though. Like he would
Reeser?
watch. Yeah.
Oh, dude, he was the man.
He was great because he would play Brian Regan stand up just like on days where he didn't feel like actually saying words.
I remember he wouldn't let you swear. He always had replacements for swear words, and I remember I still use it every now and then, but I would always say bullshit, and he got me to say Bolshevik. like the fucking Russians.
Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything in that class.
Any class where I had access to a computer, I flunked right the fuck out.
Yeah, and that was the problem, was giving us a computer.
Yeah. That was immediately they made a mistake.
Oh, that was why I had to end up staying an extra year, because I fucking couldn't get through PIG. I couldn't do that fucking paper.
Was that the one where you had to go to fucking city council meetings?
Yep.
That one was
Participation in government.
Yeah, I think I only ever went to one fucking meeting.
I think I went to like 2. But you could always have somebody else get your paper filled out for you.
Yeah.
It was so bad. That was so stupid. Dude, all that pig taught me was that politics is stupid and don't vote. And then here I am. Trump's president. Thanks a lot, fucking Fierro.
Yeah, obviously that class did not fucking work.
I don't participate at all. Mark Fierro taught me don't vote because it's fucking.
They should have had P. Diddy fucking teach that class.
Dude, I ended up bullshitting my way out of. I bullshitted my way into passing that class. I only did like 8 pages of the paper, and I barely had anything wrote down. Then I just went up, gave the presentation, and aced it. And Livingston's just like, "Fuck, you didn't actually have to really do this, did you?" Like, yeah, not really.
I think my favorite class in high school was criminal justice. I don't know if you guys took that.
I don't think so.
I
didn't even know they had that.
It was pretty sweet. It was Mrs. Ranieri.
Oh wow!
If you guys know who that is, I don't know.
I know who it is, but I didn't take that.
The first semester, was it a year-long course? No, it was only a semester-long course. The first 10 weeks was learning about, like, studying. Each week was a different major trial. And, like, the last 2 weeks was the O.J. Simpson trial, and we all had to do a paper on it. And that was fucking sweet. Just watching O.J. Simpson shit every day, and then you just write, like, a report.
It would have been so good going now with that fucking...
The new...
documentary.
That one... Oh, my God. She's probably creaming herself over that, watching that all the fucking time. But the second 10 weeks was the best, and you did a mock trial.
Oh,
Everybody drew from a hat, whether you were the prosecutor or the defenders. Huh. And then from that, you got, like, all right, are you going to be the... I don't remember the fucking names now. I remember I was the counter. I was the defendant, but I was the counter. Whatever, the cross-examiner. That's what I was. So when the plaintiffs, not the plaintiffs, when prosecution would bring up a point, I'd have the counterpoint. I think it's because I was good at arguing with people, and I got lucky, and I got that one. And I remember there was the kid I was cross-examining fucked up, and basically forfeited like the next 3 days of the trial because he fucked up. So whenever they'd be like, well, this happened, I'm like, well, no, Brandon said this happened, and he testified and he swore under oath that this happened. So it fucked the whole prosecution side over because the kid didn't know what to do. So that wasn't a good idea. Was doing a mock trial with 17-year-olds.
Yeah, Maybe you should have.
It's like, it's too much pressure. That's why there's no teenage lawyers. They fuck up too much.
Yeah.
The guy's a fucking rapist. The prosecution's supposed to win the trial.
Maybe that's your calling.
Is being a cross-examiner.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, did he really rape those people? I don't know. He's innocent.
Yeah.
Fucking Weinstein, call me.
Dude, you'd be so popular. There's a high demand for you right now.
Yeah, there is, dude. There's like 25 A-level actors that want to hire me.
Who knew it was that easy? Like, nah, this guy's innocent. Oh, word. Meeting adjourned.
So you said just now that Harvey Weinstein was fucking with you. Did I? Case dismissed. It's like they look into my eyes and it's just confusing. Like, are his eyes brown or black? Brown or black? No, what?
Yeah, you
You're
just
out.
gotta throw them off with other questions.
Yeah.
You gotta use the Wookiee defense.
Yeah. It's the
Chewbacca
evolution.
defense.
The evolution defense.
Oh.
Trial of the century.
Science is wrong sometimes. Jesus Christ. That's really one of the only classes. I mean, I remember math. Every math class I fucked up on, especially trigonometry.
Fuck trigonometry.
That was so bad.
Fuck math, dude. I just can't. I was never good at math. I don't know. I think I just didn't feel like remembering formulas and shit like that.
Yeah.
But really, like, when I go back and think about it, it's like we wrote all that shit down. So, like, the only time you wouldn't see those formulas right in front of you is during a test.
And the problem with math was, like, all the math teachers were either, like, fucking really good teachers or the dirt worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's like, I have never used any of those formulas outside of fucking high school.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the slope.
The mitochondria. That is not math.
The chloroplast is the powerhouse of the hypotenuse. I remember Earth Science. I had Primrose, and that was the greatest year of my life. I had Primrose with Sean Swamp.
Oh, yeah.
That was fantastic. We were failing the fuck out of his class, and we went in during Regents Week our sophomore year, and we showed up. We didn't get any of our work done, but we showed up every day, so he passed us. We literally watched the $1 Billion Movie one of the days.
What?
Like, we sat. I'm not even kidding. If he was here, he would testify. You could cross-examine him too.
Get him in here.
Like, we literally watched the $1 Billion Movie with Primrose one day,
What the
and then then he sent us home.
Holy shit.
You guys want to watch Top Gear? He's like watching random fucking shows. Watches Netflix for the entire period.
Fucking Primrose. That's why he started calling me Dobus. That's why my nickname was Dobus for all that. All
Man, if
of high
Netflix
school.
was a thing back then, dude, he would have had a field day.
It was fucked.
When did Netflix come around?
Whenever Trailer Park Boys became relevant. That's what I remember. I remember like freshman, sophomore
Yeah, it was
year.
around a little before that.
I remember back when it was just the fucking shit.
the discs,
getting
right?
Yeah, getting the DVDs through the mail.
Yeah, like a Redbox kind of thing.
Through the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a Gamefly.
Yeah. I fucking miss Blockbuster. We talked about it last time. But Blockbuster was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't...
Because we talked about it. Did we talk about it on the podcast?
We talked about it with Sean, yeah.
Did we? Because we were talking about the GameStop membership there. That new GameStop membership that they already postponed.
Oh, maybe that was just you and I.
I think it was. But we were talking about
I don't remember. I didn't listen to last episode.
Elite Pro membership.
Yeah.
Where they were kind of giving you like rentals, basically. They were planning on doing that.
Yeah, it fucked him up. Fucked him over.
Wasn't a good idea in the first place, really.
Did you hear about that, Bill?
Mm.
GameStop was doing a rental service where you pay, what was it, $50 for 6 months? And you can go in and you can get any used game you want and rent it.
Shit.
And at the end of the 6 months, whatever game you have out, you keep. So instantly they launched it, and people went in and they just took all the top used games and they were like, fuck, we can't sell
That's
these.
exactly what was going to happen. What did they think was going to happen? Like, of course everybody's going to just take whatever the best one is there. Like, the the best game that is available at that time.
Like the most sought after.
And then they can't sell those games.
Yeah,
fuck GameStop, dude. I went in there probably not even a year ago. Bought NCAA football 14 used, $40.
Is it the newest one?
It's the only.
Yeah.
It's the last
That's
one
why.
they made.
The last one they made, and
That's probably why.
Fuck,
still
I'm
a
pissed,
3-year-old game.
I had a copy of it till recently. I would have given you my copy. I had.
What's the platform? Is it still?
It's
like
only PS3 and 360. Yeah, they never made it for PS4.
Yeah.
They missed it by a year, dude. That's all I want. Thank you for bringing
That's a
that up.
shame.
Now I'm fucking sad.
It's a damn
Dude,
shame.
Just
those
throw
were
the
the
triple
best
option in
games.
Madden.
Oh my god, those games were so replayable. Just every time, just doing a dynasty, like a random team.
Really, what they need to do is just make a better fucking team creator in Madden, and they need to allow you to have a better play creator as well.
Yeah. Or a play creator at all. I haven't seen one of those.
I know
in
there's a
years.
playbook maker.
There's
you
a
can't make
playbook
your own
maker,
plays.
yeah.
Like in 2K has it figured out, but 2K has too many microtransactions.
Shit, I can see why those. Even online, like Madden, they got like people fucking have like those nano blitzes and shit. They'll like sub people, like make the shifts and everything until it's a whole new play and it's an unblockable blitz or some shit.
Yeah.
There was the one play. We've talked about it before. No, maybe it wasn't me and you. Maybe it was Steve and I. There's a play in one of the older.
It all
Maddens.
blends in.
Yeah, every conversation blends in. But you'd like this. You play Madden, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
The Saints playbook. It's in the new. Well, it's not the newest one. I have 17, but it was in 16, and it was in. I don't know if it's in 18. It's got
Probably is because they don't change anything.
It's one of their power option runs, and their weak side tackle automatically shifts to the strong side while you're like getting ready to run or like in the middle of the play.
Nice.
I think it's actually the weak side tackle and the weak side guard swing while you're fucking getting ready to run, and you have the entire offensive line.
It's some high school bullshit.
The Browns playbook is my favorite for power run because they have the I-form Hulk, and they take one of the tackles and put it on the other side, and they replace the tackle with a fucking tight end. So the strong side has you have 2 tackles and 2 guards in the center that you're running in between, and it's 2 tight ends on the weak side. It's so broken.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's the kind of shit you do. That's probably why they don't have a play creator.
Yeah.
Because people could do
the
shit that fucking... Yeah.
Because with the way that the blocking works in that game, like, it'd be so easy to exploit.
Alright, just imagine running fucking Tyrod Taylor fucking spread option every fucking play.
Make Kaepernick usable again.
Yep.
MKGA. Make Kaepernick great again.
Nah.
No.
Fucking Madden 04 Mike Vick.
Oh, God.
Literally
That's
the
so
most
ridiculous.
overpowered video game character of all time in any genre.
I remember my dad used to play Madden with me when that came out, and I wasn't allowed to use the Falcons. Ever.
That shit is straight bullshit. Like, he's just, like, throwing on the run across the field, across his body. Like, it ain't shit.
I mean, you could do that with Aaron Rodgers in the new Maddens. Aaron Rodgers is pretty cheat code like in the new
Yeah,
Maddens.
he is. He can run pretty fast.
Peyton Manning was always, for me, was the worst AI to play against because he wouldn't call plays. It'd be hurry up offense, and the entire offense would change.
Yeah,
and you couldn't do anything about it.
He does that in Madden all the time.
Yep.
I remember whatever year it was, they had, like, the quarterback, like, vision cone.
Oh,
and
06.
his took up the entire field.
It was Madden 06, and it was bullshit because you had to move the right stick in order to be able to throw to those guys, right?
Wasn't and his literally, like, 270 degrees. He can see behind himself.
Yeah. Dude, 2K, what I do, I wanted to bring this up since we're talking about video game cheat codes. Long story short, it's the Warriors. I didn't realize how fucking cheap they were until
God.
I did a My League and I did a draft and I created myself as a shitty prospect and I got drafted by the Warriors in like the second round.
They're a cheat code in and of themselves.
Dude, it's so bad.
Dude,
like,
they get more ridiculous every fucking year. Like, they were a deep-ass team the season before they got KD, and they won the fucking... Or no, that was the season they lost. They choked the fucking 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
And then they they signed KD and they lost all their fucking depth. And they still won the fucking title.
Now they have Nick Young.
Yeah, this year they kept KD and got all their fucking depth back.
Because guys are taking huge pay cuts to play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's gonna be changing in the new CBA. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck they call it in the NBA.
It's gotta.
Like the player, they're gonna change that shit.
Yeah.
And they gotta change like the mid-level exception so teams can actually sign players and go over the cap.
I mean, there's always going to be ways for players to work around those things. Mm-hmm. Like Martellus Bennett. Dude, I was reading a fucking article the other day.
I was waiting for him to bring this up.
About how when he came to Green Bay, he wanted to play with Rodgers. He was all fine with playing with Rodgers until Rodgers got injured. And then he just miraculously started dropping passes, like, all the time.
Yep.
And he was talking about retiring at the end of the year, and he was talking about a knee surgery or something like that. And he basically was making as many mental moves he could to get them to drop him so that he could go back to New England.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They waived him.
And now all of a sudden he's magically catching balls again.
Yeah, and he's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like they did a physical and he was perfectly fine. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And they can't even do collusion because they didn't know, like, the Patriots are the very last team on the waiver wire.
Yeah.
So there's no way he could have been like, yeah, fuck this, I'm gonna fucking get waived. So every team passed on him because they probably thought he was done.
Right.
New England. Well, maybe there is collusion. Maybe there is collusion.
New England was the only team that knew. They probably were the only team that knew.
Yep.
There's something fucky going on there.
That's fucked.
Because he was there before. He fucking got the connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they knew.
Bennett Gate.
Yeah.
Martellus Gate.
Dude, I don't... they need another tight end for in the first?
Because Gronk's knees are going to explode in week 10. Or wait, is it already? It is week 10 now. No, this past week
11.
So Gronk's knees are exploding right now.
I feel like Gronk should count for 2 roster spots.
It's week 12 coming up, isn't it?
I don't fucking know.
I think it's week 12 already.
The season's going
so
fucking fast.
Yeah, it is, because it's Thanksgiving games is week... Yep. Cowboys look like dog shit. You don't realize how bad the Cowboys are until they lose Sean Lee, their fucking middle linebacker.
Shit, they were missing their 3 best players last night, pretty much.
Yeah, they had no Zeke, no Tyron Smith, no Sean Lee.
You know, Sunday night, the same difference.
A middle linebacker's a fucking... It's
the quarterback of the defense.
It's an overlooked spot defensively. Because you got to play coverage and you got to fucking stop the run.
Bob Sanders back in the day. He was the Peyton Manning of the Colts defense.
Yeah.
What was he? He was a strong safety, right? Or a free safety?
Might have been a linebacker. I'm not sure.
Or both. Remember. Was he like a hybrid like Palomalu? Because Palomalu played close.
Yeah. Palomalu was like a utility fielder.
Yeah, he was like the Jabril Peppers of the Steelers defense. Plug him in anywhere.
He was primarily a free safety.
Yeah.
My God, I remember playing against him in Madden. Fucking no matter who you throw to, where they are on the field, he's running them down.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like the Panthers. Luke Kuechly is fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. The fact that he's only like 26. I mean, he's probably going to retire early because of all the concussions. Hopefully he does, honestly. But he's 26 and he's already got he's just ridiculous.
Oh, that Joey Bosa kid in San Diego, he's super fucking dirty. Oh my God.
Already. He's like, he doesn't have the sacks that J.J. Watt has, but everything else that he does is better than J.J. Watt ever did.
Well, I'm interested in seeing how long they can keep that up for, because there's guys like J.J. Watt and Clay Matthews that had strong years and then kind of drop off.
I think J.J. Watt's issue now is I think he's too strong for his own good, like a Bo Jackson kind of guy.
Yeah.
Because his body can't handle all of his workload and his working out and all that. He's fucking tearing tendons and muscles and shit.
Well, also what happens is teams know who the fuck to block.
Yeah.
You can't get a guy free anymore. With Green Bay, they used to have Peppers on the other side, and that would take some pressure off of Clay.
Yeah. Who did they have? And then they had who was your nose tackle? Was it B.J. Raji?
Used to be, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, anymore.
No.
But he was fucking good too.
I liked, speaking of Green Bay defense, I remember watching, you remember him, fucking Nick Collins, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was a beast. And,
yeah, he was a safety, I believe.
Yeah. Defense is underappreciated in the generation of highlight reels.
Yeah.
I mean, highlight reels have always been a thing in sports, but the only highlights you see on defense are like pick sixes and shit.
Yeah.
And
well, they used to have a good secondary back during the Super Bowl year.
You had like Sam Shields, Casey Hayward.
They had Nick Collins, Charles Woodson.
That's the guy I was thinking of too.
And like
I don't know how I forgot.
as soon as he was gone, they just had young kids step up, and these kids really, they're not ready for it.
Clinton
Dix ain't bad.
He's good.
The thing is, nowadays, if you're not the Seahawks and you're just gonna cover everyone and like let them get the catches and just tackle them short, it's all about the pass rush nowadays.
Yeah.
And it has been for like 10 years. When the Giants won their Super Bowls, their whole thing was they could just get a full-on pass rush, full pressure with just the front four.
Yeah,
and that was the only thing that won them Super Bowls.
That was Justin Tuck, Umanura, fucking Strahan, and
Jason Pierre-Paul before he blew his fucking hand off.
Yeah, no, that front four is nuts.
Some people, like a lot of teams now, just know how to play down and distance and tackle.
Yeah,
I think that's
what makes the Vikings so scary.
Yeah,
the Vikings are fast, but they're also all smart,
quick to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of our problems on defense in Green Bay is they can't tackle. There's no tackling.
Yeah. And the problem I see with Dallas is that they don't have any, like, I think our whole secondary, the guy with the most experience in the Dallas secondary it's only his third year.
Jeez.
And then the linebacker core, we have a guy in his fourth year. And then the front four, which is really good, with David Irving and DeMarcus Lawrence, who's somehow leading the NFL in sacks. If you told me, I'm serious, if you told me ever, if you were like, hey, Jake, you know that DeMarcus Lawrence is going to lead the NFL in sacks in 2017, I would have spit in both of your eyes. Because he's always been just, like, average. He's always been, and now all of a sudden, it's a contract year, so that plays a part in it, too.
Yeah.
But it was funny. He got interviewed on one of the, like, some radio show in Dallas or whatever. And they asked him what he did differently, and he goes, I started riding my bike. That's apparently what changed it. He stopped driving everywhere in Dallas and started riding his bike everywhere. Which I guess I don't know if that's why or not. Maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe riding is maybe getting sacks is like riding a bike. You just
like literally, it's literally like riding a bike.
Apparently. Well, did you see?
I mean, I feel like if you're a running back, that's a good thing to do.
Riding a bike
to learn how to like. Just to practice, like, keeping your legs going. That's one thing a lot of running backs don't do, is keep their legs going.
That's my favorite part about Ezekiel Elliott, is he doesn't go backwards. He always falls forward. And that's... Alfred Morris, watching him the other night, was just so depressing. I mean, he's one of those Mike Shanahan running backs. Remember, they had Tatum Bell.
Oh my
Tatum
God.
Bell was like a third-round pick that had like 2 1,000-yard years, left the Broncos to go to another team and just completely shat the bed. Then they had Mike Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Mike Bell? There was the other fucking guy. I don't know. I don't know what his name was. There was the other guy. There's a ton of them. And I think that's... shit. He was on...
Hell, even Terrell Davis didn't do much outside of those fucking... big seasons. He had fucking Super Bowls.
Yeah. My dad told me about Terrell Davis because I don't remember him. I don't remember anything from... I remember watching the Ravens. That's the earliest football memory I have was watching the Ravens win that Super Bowl in 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But my dad told me Terrell Davis was, when he was on the field, he was the best player on the field. He could do whatever you wanted, but he was always hurt.
Well, the Ravens had a real good defense that year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They had the best...
Ed Reed and shit.
The first time they didn't have Ed Reed. They only had Ray Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Ed
like
Reed
his
only
first
won
or
the
second
one.
season back then.
Yeah. But they had Jamal Lewis ran for like 2,000 yards that year too.
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis was a fucking monster.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I remember him. Oh, my God. I remember Willis McGahee.
Yeah, dude.
He came back after fucking his shit up in college. He actually did some shit for a couple
That's
of
the
years.
guy I was thinking of. He was on Denver, wasn't he?
I
He was
think
good, though.
Was he? I'm not sure. He might have been.
I think he was for a little while, wasn't he?
I think so. They had Clinton Portis before they got rid of Champ Bailey.
Clinton
They had Clinton
Portis.
Portis. Remember
Holy
that
shit.
guy? Dude, he's fucking great. Can we
You
just...
can
Are we
play
just
that
like he
game with
played
fucking
for
running
every
backs
team in the
all
league.
day. Remember Priest Holmes?
Oh my god. Yes, I do. He was neck and neck for MVP all the time.
Yo.
Because he had the record for most touchdowns by a running back, and LT broke it the next year.
Dude, the fucking Chiefs always have some sick
Larry
running back
Johnson?
who gets no recognition. And then Jamal Charles was sick for like 6-7 years, and nobody even realized it till he was about to retire.
Peyton Hillis.
Yes. Madden cover stuff.
Jesus. Larry Johnson for the Chiefs. Do you remember him? He was lighting it up, and then he was like one of the first domestic violence guys. He got assault and battery with his fucking wife, and he got cut.
He was a pioneer.
Remember Steven Jackson?
He was a real trailblazer. Steven Jackson and Frank Gore, I think, are two of the most underrated players of our generation.
Yo,
dude, yeah.
Gore is fucking ridiculous.
Like, Steven Jackson was the only reason those Rams teams ever won anything.
And they had different styles of running, too.
Yeah, Steven Jackson was like a ground and pound.
Gore is a fucking
Gore is just
beast.
Gore just runs through people.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
There was
literally gores people.
There was a thing on Reddit about how from 2009 to 2011, the 49ers drafted 5 running backs. Out of those 5, the only one still in the league is Carlos Hyde, and Frank Gore has more rushing yards in this 1 year than all those running backs had after whatever.
Gore's with
He's on the Colts.
The Colts, yeah.
He was on the Eagles for a day, and then they traded him to the Colts.
Well, did the Eagles need another running back?
No, but they got another one the other day. They got one like last week. They got the guy from the Dolphins, Jay Ajayi.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not happy about that because they have LeGarrette Blount too, and they have
Blunt's been fucking falling off the face of the earth, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, I
for the
think
most
so.
part. I think he had the benefit of
not-
being the fucking.
He's in a committee.
He was a vulture in New England.
Yeah.
He was.
He's been in a
exclusively, like,
committee.
goal
That's the
line
problem.
guy. Yeah.
When he was the starter,
hmm
he was. Did he play with Tampa Bay or something like that?
He played on Tampa Bay and he was in Pittsburgh.
He was?
Yeah, he was in Pittsburgh for a year.
Huh.
He was.
Yeah, I just remember him being the number 1 guy in Tampa Bay,
Yeah.
and that's when he was running all over people.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden he's in one of those committees.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
That happens.
I really don't. I don't think it works unless
The Vikings are doing that too. Or is it the Vikings? No, it ain't the Vikings.
the Saints are doing it.
Yeah, the
With
Saints.
Kamara, but Kamara is like their do-it-all kind of guy, but Mark Ingram is like their fucking...
Yeah.
He's their runner. And
He's the guy they should just have in all the time.
Kamara is like their Danny Woodhead sort of guy.
Yeah. They should just run Mark Ingram fucking 99% of the time.
Yeah. Well, they've always done that. Remember they did that with Deuce McAllister and Reggie Bush?
Oh, yo.
And then they had...
Deuce McAllister, there's another one.
Dude, we're gonna do fucking lost gems of the NFL. I'm down for that shit.
Remember Aaron Brooks? The Saints
Oh, yeah, I
quarterback
remember
back
that.
with McAllister and shit
Shit.
way before they got Breeze.
I was gonna say, I thought you meant Derek Brooks, the linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
Oh,
when they won the
shit,
Super Bowl.
yeah.
They had Brooks
Holy
and Warren
fuck.
Sapp and Rondé Barber.
Oh my god. That defense
They
is
had
fucking dirty.
Brad Johnson as their quarterback.
Right? Dude, think
Brad
about that.
Johnson.
In the 2000s, a Super Bowl came down. Brad Johnson versus Rich Gannon.
I mean, we had 2 scrubs a few years ago with fucking Eli Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
Tim Bradley.
yeah, Tim Bradley, I meant. Yeah, think of it.
Journeyman.
I mean, really, I guess the last Super Bowl with 2 average quarterbacks was Flacco and Kaepernick. Flacco isn't that good. I'll admit it now.
Yeah, but
Watch-
that was a defensive those were defensive teams. That's why.
Well, yeah, but so was Rich Gannon versus Brad Johnson.
Yeah.
Kaepernick was fun to watch when he was actually having his little run. He'd just randomly rip off 150-yard rushing game.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
It was like watching Terrell Pryor play quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Terrell Pryor still has the record for longest rushing yard by a quarter or rushing.
Well, he's
touchdown.
playing wide receiver now.
Yeah, and he's not doing good either. He was really good in Cleveland last year.
Yeah.
I watched him play when he tore up Dallas's defense when they played.
Yeah,
He had 110 yards or something.
A dude in my fantasy league last year drafted Terrell Pryor in the second fucking round. And we all shit on him for it, and rightfully so, but he ended up like a top 10 receiver, and he was gloating about it like it wasn't still a waste of a fucking
Jesus.
pick.
Do you guys remember Chris Chambers?
Barely.
Wide receiver for the Dolphins?
Okay, yeah.
No. I don't remember anybody who's a fucking Dolphin.
There's like Jason Taylor.
Zach Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Thomas. Remember, the Cowboys had that big free agency after they went 13-3. I remember this. They were on Hard Knocks after Cowboy Stadium was built. They signed Keith Brooking and Zach Thomas, and they got Roy Williams, the receiver from Detroit.
Holy shit.
And then they signed Pac-Man Jones, and then a lineman from Chicago. Tank. They just called him Tank.
Oh,
Tank Johnson.
Carradine.
Or Tank Carradine.
I remember Pac-Man Jones.
I remember...
He's still in the league, I think.
Yeah, he's on the Bengals. But he goes by Adam. He goes by Adam now.
It's like his
Adam
second stint on the Bengals.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
But
I hate the Bengals so
my uncle
fucking
has a fucking jersey it says Jones, and he had a Pac-Man, a little Pac-Man Sprite sewn into the jersey.
Nice.
And then the Cowboys missed the playoffs that year. They went.
That's why
they went 8-8 as is tradition.
It's because
it's either 6-10, 8-8, or 13-3. You have three options.
That's all I've ever seen. I've never seen anything better than that. I think it was crazy that just a year or two ago they were fucking number one. They were tied. They were the number one seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
They lost to Green Bay that year. Was that last year?
I think it was last year. Yeah.
They were number one.
Yeah, because Green Bay
beat them and then played Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then the year after that, they found out how good Romo really was.
Yeah.
Is that this year?
That was the year he got hurt.
This year was fucking... I fucking miss Tony Romo. I'm not going to lie. I love Dak, but, Romo was just more competitive.
Yeah, they were so... It was so hard to hate the Cowboys with Romo because they never actually won anything, so it's like they're not even worth hating. It's like when the Yankees are down.
Yeah.
It's like the sport's better off with them being good enough to hate.
I'll drink to that. Same with the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm glad the Knicks are starting to have some semblance of basketball play on the court with Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
But
see, it's addition by subtraction, getting rid of fucking Melo.
Getting rid of that god-awful contract.
Yeah, and then Melo's fucking ruining OKC's entire flow whenever he's on the fucking court.
I think part of it, too, is Russell Westbrook doesn't know how to play with two guys that are actually probably... I don't think Melo was better than Westbrook, but I think Paul George is at least on his level. Even though he averaged a triple-double last year, Westbrook is the most inefficient player in the league.
There's a weird thing that I see now with, when you find one player that you want to build your team around, you're either going to be able to, when you try and pull people, a supporting cast in around them, it either fucks up your entire mechanisms or it works.
Yeah.
But, it's weird the way that works.
It usually fucks it up.
Yeah.
The Spurs needed a big man. They needed two big men. So they signed Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge, two top 10 big men. But they just can't do it.
Some guys just aren't good at... Their play style just doesn't work the same way as someone else.
Yeah.
And then honestly, the only reason KD is working in Golden State is because he might be the only person that could claim to be a better shooter than Steph Curry.
Yeah.
realistically. And he doesn't, I don't know. KD's a bitch, though, so it doesn't matter.
I was so down on the Warriors that last year, fucking. Like, you would just look at their body language on the court, and, like, KD would just, like, be so separate from the rest of them.
Yeah.
And then fucking the playoffs come around, and they just bring it all together. He looks like he's been playing there all his fucking life. It's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen.
I firmly believe that if KD stayed in Oklahoma City instead of going to Golden State last year, Oklahoma City could have taken them out. They almost took them out.
Mm-hmm.
They blew a 3-1 lead to Golden State.
Yeah.
I think you put Kevin Durant on any other team, and they instantly become. I mean, the Golden State's the number one contender anyway, but now it's just unfair. But you could put Kevin Durant on any other team in the league, and they would instantly become the number one contender. The only other guy you could say that for is LeBron.
Imagine if he would have gone home and signed with the fucking Wizards.
I was thinking about that too.
Fucking
with John Wall and Brad Beal.
Oh my God.
Marcin Gortat. I'd like to see him on the Raptors. The Raptors look really good. Their bench.
Are they good now?
They're really good. Their bench has a better rating than some teams' starting units.
I don't remember them being good for a long time.
They've been good the past couple years, but they don't do anything because they play LeBron in the playoffs every year.
Yeah.
LeBron's made it to the finals every year since I've been a fucking freshman in high school.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I don't watch it, is because you kind of know who's going to fucking go.
Yeah. I watch the big games. I don't watch playoffs, honestly. I watch the big regular season games, like Christmas and Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And New Year's. Stuff like that. Opening night.
I like watching Warriors games. Last year, like I said, it got dicey, but like the playoffs rolled around, they were just fun to watch again. It's so unreal. I've never seen anything like it. Like a dominant team that's actually enjoyable to watch play.
Yeah. It's like, imagine if there was a team in the NFL that was putting up like 35 or 40 points a game without any effort, but it wasn't just like a really good quarterback and a really good wide receiver.
It was just a good team.
It was like probably a top 5 quarterback, a top 5 running back, top 5 receiver, and a really, really good offensive line.
Yeah.
So imagine if you had like Aaron Rodgers with like fucking AJ Green and Antonio Brown, and then Le'Veon Bell and David Johnson, and then you give them like a really good O-line, and then Gronk. That's what the Warriors are basically like. It's fucking, but it's like Bill said, it's fun to watch.
Yeah, and just the system they play, it's fucking absurd. Like so much spacing and passing and getting open shots.
Is to not have one focal point. Yeah. I think that's like, I feel like defensively, you're just gonna play to that if you know that there's one guy that is the offense.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fucking stupid because, like, even just looking at it in terms of three-pointers, like, half the games fucking Klay Thompson is fucking shooting better than Steph.
Yeah.
And he's looking like the best shooter of all time. It's absurd.
Out of there was a thing that was like the top 10 most three-pointers made in a regular season. Klay Thompson and Steph have 7 of the top 10.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller has 2 and Ray Allen has the other one. Like, literally 2 of the best three-point shooters of all time happen to be on the same team. Yeah. Along with Kevin Durant, who is the only guy not named Larry Bird that's been in the 50, 40, 90 club more than once.
Yeah. Even Dre can shoot the 3. It's like they don't sign anyone who shoots under 40% from 3.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
And as long as you have Steph, Klay, or KD on the court, you know that you're going to have that guy open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking Steve Kerr, another one of the greatest three-point shooters of all time, is the coach.
It's like you're not even surprised.
Steve Kerr. Holy shit.
Oh, Steve Kerr's an NBA coach. I bet all they do is shoot threes. Well, guess what? You're in luck, buddy. Do I got a team for you to watch? It's like the Miami Heat with LeBron. I loved watching them play. That was fun. Because that was like...
Well, I mean, the 96 Bulls were like that, though. Like, they had a pretty solid supporting cast. Like, really, it wasn't just MJ.
No, Dennis Rodman was like...
Scottie Pippen, Ron Harper, Luke Longley, Steve Kerr.
Pippen's probably the most underrated player of all time, I think. Mm-hmm. He was, like, easily top 10. He was just overshadowed so fucking hard.
Yeah, you can't be on that Bulls team and still have any popularity.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, like, they make top 10 lists for positions and all that, and Scottie Pippen is always left off. When you look at what he's done and his accolades and all that, like all NBA defense fucking 5 or 6 times, all NBA in general 4 or 5 times, all-star 10 years. And like when MJ retired for that 1 year and Scottie Pippen became the Bulls, they only lost like 5 or 6 less games.
Yeah.
And that was the same team, just minus MJ.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, MJ is the GOAT. I can't not. I mean, I think...
Look, the defenses back then, he actually played defense, too.
Yeah.
Like...
That whole team did.
That was when
Rodman was one of the greatest defensive players ever.
That's the thing.
He was like our size.
With LeBron, I feel like there's less defense being played nowadays.
It's less physical. It's
definitely less aggressive.
Because they had hand checking, which I think you could hit people's hands to get the ball out, couldn't you? Is that not what it was?
You can put your hands on them like this right now. Like back in the day, I think you used to have to guard with your elbow or something like that. There was some kind of rule change that I remember, but it had to do with like the way you with reaching in fouls and things like that. I don't remember what it was.
I remember I think you have to go around a certain way. I don't know exactly, but I know hand checking is what gets brought up a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's when you could literally like hit people's hands and try and get the ball out, but now you can only hit the ball.
Well, yeah, that's probably how it should be.
It's good, yeah. You shouldn't be able to play slaps.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what you're controlling the ball with. Like, you are dribbling with your hand. You should not be able to slap it away.
I think a sport that nobody ever talks about is fucking hockey. But there's nowhere to watch it unless you want to watch the Sabres lose.
Yeah.
That's all you got, really. Or
the Islanders.
You're watching the Rangers disappoint you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I played NHL against Sean the other night, and the Syracuse Crunch is in the fucking game and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what the fuck? They have all these leagues? Like,
yeah, there's tons. They have the NHL, the AHL, they have the OHL, which I'm pretty sure is Canada. They have Russians Hockey League, they have Switzerland.
OHL is junior hockey.
Is that what it is?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I think it is, because you could get Connor McDavid a year before he actually got drafted.
Conor McGregor.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, actually, I was thinking about that earlier. Hypothetical fight. Conor McGregor and GSP. Who do you have? What weight are they fighting at, and who do you have?
Yeah, what weight are they fighting at is the question.
I don't know. Conor isn't as great at 170, I don't think. He loses his power and size advantage, and I don't know. GSP just wrestle fucks him to death.
And it would have to be at 170. Or it would have to be a catch weight of some sort. But St. Pierre isn't going to want to go down below 170.
Yeah.
Is that what he fights at? Conor fights at featherweight,
St. Pierre was fighting
Conor
at 185.
fights all over. He went up to 170 for the first Diaz fight, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. But I don't think St. Pierre is going to... He might just stay at middleweight. He might just stay at 85.
Mm-hmm. He didn't look too good at 185. I didn't think
he
I won't say he got lucky. That was really fucking. It wasn't luck at all, but he was gassing out for sure. He only got his fucking second wind when that fucking adrenaline rush hit when he got cut open.
I think he looked like, fighting wise, he looked good.
Yeah.
But I think his cardio, his conditioning wasn't there.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
he's not used to
looked like he piled all that muscle mass on. He didn't look good doing it.
He's not used to 85. I mean, it's that simple. I think that extra 15 pounds, it fucks with him.
He looked kind of bloated, or I don't know. It was weird. He almost looked gassed up.
I really like.
I think his body is naturally 180 or so, but when he cuts to 170, he just that's the way he should. That's where he should be fighting.
Yeah.
Pulls out Altoids.
I got a DVD of an old UFC show. It's the one with GSP versus Frank Trigg.
That's old.
Such a good fight. And then after the fight, Frank Triggs are like, right, so, dude, you're so fucking good.
That's an old fight.
I really like Bisping in that fight, though.
Yeah, Bisping's looked good recently.
Yeah.
He's already got another fight coming up, too.
The guy's a machine. He's gonna die in the octagon.
They shouldn't be. He should not be fighting already. Whatever fucking sanctioning body allowed that needs to fucking go. That he got put to sleep.
Yeah.
He got choked out. That he doesn't need to be fighting already.
Yeah, but it'll be fun to watch. We're not the ones.
I mean, I think taking a submission and being choked out is definitely not as impactful as being knocked out.
Yeah.
I think getting
knocked out it fucks you up permanently.
That's gotta fucking hurt so bad.
He probably gets choked out when he's fucking training all the time.
Or fucking his wife or something. I don't know. We don't know what he does. He's British, dude. What kind of food does he eat?
I mean, fucking... I've been choked out just doing jiu-jitsu. It happens. It's just you don't tap. That's all there is to it. I mean, like, really, there's a certain point where you know that you ain't getting out, but sometimes you, like, feel like you're making progress to escape the submission.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just wake up. Sometimes you just wake up and sometimes you don't. I guess you wouldn't know though.
God would know.
You just wake up and you're a little fuzzy for a minute and you're fine.
Yeah. Imagine being choked out and then waking up and then just hearing people go, ah!
Yeah.
That'd be awful.
And then your corner comes over and goes, "You lost."
Joe Rogan's like, "All right, Michael, how do you feel today? What do you eat? What do you got in Britain?"
It's like the dude has to fucking look up at the screen, watch the replay, see what happened as the fucking interview's going on.
Rogan's holding a bottle of Alpha Brain and shit.
Speaking of that, Joey Diaz comes over and with the Stars of Death. The Cody Garbrandt TJ Dillashaw fight.
Oh, that was good shit.
That was a good fight, but I'm really pissed that Cody lost that.
Yeah, that was a good fight too.
I thought Cody was gonna clobber the fuck out of him, and then all of a sudden it just flipped.
Yeah. That's one of those fights, like, I feel like if you see that fight 5 times, it's a different result every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a far and away kind of win.
Rose Thug looked really good, too. That was a great one. Oh, my God. As soon as that fight ended, I texted Seth, and I'm like, dude, I need to marry that girl.
Dude, I can't wait for Ngannou and Overeem. That's going to be fucking crazy.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Dude, Ngannou is a scary dude. Mm-hmm. And Overeem's fucking scary, too. Yeah. But, I mean, this is without steroids. He's still fucking scary.
When's that? Is that December?
Yeah, I believe so. It's coming up soon.
Cool. Overeem's one of those guys that you just look at, it's like, how is this dude still picking up wins? It's like fucking Andre Arlovsky. Yeah. It's like, dude.
He has been around. I don't remember a time before he existed. So.
Right.
John Jones is suspended for the next couple of years, right? Or is that still up in the air? Did you see the new thing? Joe Rogan's been talking about this.
He's out of it for a while.
Yeah, I would say he's going to have a couple years at least.
Yeah. Well, if it ever does happen, I would really like to see Jones-Lesnar.
They did talk about that. It's so fucking weird.
That'd be such a good fight. Weird... Imagine a heavyweight John Jones.
Yeah. I don't know. They've always said once Jones moves up to heavyweight, he's not going to be able to cut back down to light heavyweight. So it's like, how bad does he want to fuck DC over?
Just do coke.
Yeah,
that's probably the only reason he's light heavyweight to begin with. If he never did coke, he looked like Roy Nelson.
I don't know, dude. I don't think at that weight. I don't think at that weight he's gonna.
He can even compete with Brock.
No.
Is it because Brock's too big, or
Brock
too strong?
He's gonna be. Brock is fast at that weight already.
That's true.
At 265. Fucking. I don't think John Jones is going to have that kind of speed.
Would he go to 265? Or do you have to be 265?
It's 265.
It's anything up, above 205, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 265 and up. 205 is your, or no.
I thought light heavyweight stops at 205.
205 is light heavyweight, yes. That's what most people go in with.
But heavyweights, they're all.
I
around
think
like
265 is like your it's like your max weight for heavyweight. I don't think you can go over it.
I don't know though, because like Lesnar could probably take him down, but I don't know. Jones does have the wrestling to fucking hang in there with him, and what the fuck does Lesnar do when he gets him down? I don't think he can really accomplish anything.
He doesn't do submissions. He's more of like a knockout guy, isn't he?
He pounds the shit out of him.
He doesn't have much power in his strikes though. He just fucking. You saw it in the fucking.
The AJ Styles fight.
Like the Frank Mir fight, this rematch. He just ground and pounded Frank Mir all around, and it was like he couldn't put him out. And just battered him until he thought Frank Mir was gonna fucking die because he couldn't get it over with.
That'll win you the fight though. I mean, if you're taking that kind of beating, it's hard to pull off a submission or something, you know.
Is Brock
the first fight with Mir? It was the same story, but Mir was able to footlock him.
Yeah.
And he won via submission with a knee bar.
Frank Mir's one of the most underrated submission guys ever, dude. Holy shit.
My favorite...
He's like the Scottie Pippen of submission
I think
guys.
he's probably... Well, Fabrizio Verdum is probably my favorite jiu-jitsu guy. He's ridiculous as a heavyweight.
Oh, we're talking about just heavyweights?
Yeah.
I
guess Mir is up there too, but
it was just something like the way Frank Mir locked submissions in, he with such authority, it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who was it wasn't Renan Barao. No. Fuck. Who's the guy we watched he fought Woodley. Tyron Woodley. I wanted to say Tyson Woodley, but I knew it wasn't Tyson. It's Tyron Woodley. Who the fuck was that? That wasn't no. Damian Maya.
Oh yeah.
Damian Maya
human
is
backpack.
Damian Maya is one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's a good submission artist.
But the problem with that weight class is that Tyron Woodley is just not going to risk.
No.
I think he's done getting main events for a while. He's boring to watch. That was one of the worst fights I think I've ever seen. Specifically, like one of the worst championship.
I don't think you're going to
It's just a bad matchup stylistically.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Woodley can finish fights for sure.
But he didn't want to get caught in those fucking hands.
He's in that prime GSP spot where he's the champion, and he's holding on to the belt, so he's gonna fight like it. He's fucking. Mm-hmm. Is he with Jackson? Because I think
so. Yeah.
It's the prime Jackson strategy, fight for the win, fuck entertaining the crowd.
Exactly.
Like fucking Mayweather.
But I mean, hey, nobody can beat him. So.
Yeah, that's the point too.
Wonder Boy couldn't beat him. And he's the guy, I mean, he should be the fucking champ.
Wonder Boy is really fucking good. He's really fucking good.
I mean, he's
only like 30.
Yeah.
He's only going to get better.
Yeah, he's the only guy that
6-7 years.
It's just such a bad stylistic matchup against him.
Yeah.
Especially for Wonder Boy, he just does not match up against him.
Anybody Boy's else, he's winning that title. If Machida actually fucking fought aggressively.
Yeah.
Machida's a super counter striker. But he was, he'd win his fights.
Yeah. I remember, what was it fucking when? I think it was when he won the belt. I think it was versus Rashad Evans, and he just knocked the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
he knocked him. It was like, this dude's fucking arrived.
Mm-hmm. It was an ugly knockout, too.
Imagine... Like, I remember before John Jones and Cormier came out of the scene, it was like fucking Rashad Evans and Forrest Griffin and all those guys. And
they loaded that division up. It was almost like wrestling.
Chuck Liddell.
What did you just say?
Chuck Liddell.
And now it's like they were all considered. It was like, oh, which one of these is the best light heavyweight? And now it's just Randy Couture. And then it's just like, nope. John Jones is number 1A. Daniel Cormier is 1B. Only thing separating them is that John Jones won both times.
Yeah.
Well, there's rankings now too.
It's so fucked because it's almost like pro wrestling. Like they stacked that division up, fucking Liddell, Rampage, Shogun, Forrest,
I forgot about
Tito
Shogun.
Ortiz,
and then fucking John Jones just comes in and clears the division out, goes through all of those
every
guys.
single person.
Yeah. It's really disappointing. He was the future. I mean, he still could be, I guess, but he just has to fucking clean himself up. That's all. The dude fucking could be the fucking GOAT easily.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see many guys beating him.
No. Cormier, but he's done. He is the only person I've ever seen put up that like a really decent fight up against him.
Cormier is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like Jones got to the point where he was just fucking going at people on their strengths to make a point.
Yeah.
Like, he was outclassing people at what they did best, like, on purpose. It was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Fucked. It was fucked.
Yeah, he could do everything, though.
Ridiculous.
He's a great wrestler, for one thing. That's the one, if you're a good wrestler, you can fucking just control guys. That's what St. Pierre did for so many years. Just could take everybody down and control them.
That's what I do in UFC too.
And it's so fucked to realize, like, that wasn't his background at all. Like, he was a karate guy. He was a pure striker, and he just developed into the most dominant wrestling game in the sport.
Yeah.
St. Pierre never wrestled in high school or college. And then he was just the best MMA fucking wrestler around.
Yeah. I remember him going
He's
up
still,
against John
I think he's still in
Fitch.
the top. And I think he didn't get the title from Bisping, did he?
Yeah.
He did get the title?
Yep. That's why, I mean, he retired with the welterweight title. And he came back and got a title shot. I mean, a different division, but he got a title shot. Yeah. Otherwise, he would have had to fight Woodley.
It was crazy going back and, like,
Who do you think
looking
would have
at
won that
GSP's career.
You think GSP could have beaten Woodley?
Prime GSP, yeah.
No.
Not now. He couldn't.
I don't think so.
Is it because Woodley's too defensive, or is it
I think that's why he didn't come back to welterweight. Yeah. I think Bisping was an easier fight for him. Smart thing to do. I mean, he needed it. He was gone for 3 years.
It's like, I don't know, because Woodley's wrestling game is pretty damn close to where GSP's was, and he has, like, legit knockout power, so I don't know, it would be a great fight for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, it all comes down to what it would always come down to when he fought at welterweight, and it was whether he could take him down or not.
Yeah.
That was really what it came down to.
I wish, fuck, I can't remember the name now. The fucking Russian dude. He's in Bellator now. He's considered the best ever.
Fedor.
Emelianenko.
Yeah, I wish Fedor never went to Bellator. I wish he went to UFC instead of going fucking.
Yeah, he was already on the downside by that time, though. That's
Verdum choked him out.
Really?
That was his first loss, wasn't it?
Was Verdum?
Was it Verdum? Somebody triangle choked him.
Didn't he beat? Didn't
I want to say
Fedor
it was
beat
Verdum.
Mirko? Did they never fought? Did they? Or they
Uh,
did fight.
yeah,
They were
Fedor
both way
won.
out of their prime.
Yeah, I think Krokop might have been the one who dropped him on his fucking neck, and Fedor just like shrugged that shit off.
Fedor has been losing a shit ton because he won't stop fighting, and I don't know if he's ruining his legacy or if his legacy is already set in stone.
I mean, that happens to a lot of guys.
Happened to Chuck Liddell.
It happened to like Rampage and
where you don't know when to quit until your body quits on you, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Peyton.
Well, some guys just don't want to quit. They just like fighting.
Yeah. Like the fucking Nog brothers, dude. They fought till like their mid to late 40s.
Yeah. And they looked like they were in their 40s and their fucking early 30s.
His first ever loss.
Yeah, it was Verdum.
Verdum.
Triangle.
Wait, no.
Triangle armbar.
No, keep going.
That was his first loss in fucking
no
forever,
contest.
but now
Against Nogueira.
And there he is.
Oh, shit. He had one way back in the day.
He lost in 2000.
TKO to doctor stoppage.
King of Kings
17
2000.
seconds.
Tsuyoshi Kosaka. What's that?
That guy's
Rings?
a fucking monster.
King of Kings 2000 Block B? What the fuck is that? That's some Fight Club type shit. That shit's on VHS. That's not on a pay-per-view.
No.
He fought twice. Look at that. He fought twice that day.
Yeah, that's why he lost his second fight of the night.
He fought twice
He
in
fought
one
for
night.
5 minutes and 17 seconds.
No, he did 3 rounds. Look at that. He did 3 rounds, and it was a decision. And then he probably fought right after that.
Oh.
That's fucked.
Yeah, fuck that.
Back
dude.
when men were men.
They didn't even wear cups.
Fuck that.
That's how he got knocked out. He fucking got
This
kicked
shit
in the
would
crotch
never be
so hard he
allowed now.
fucking coughed one of his testicles out.
Fighting 2
Mirko
fights.
Crow Cop,
Yeah, where's that one? At the bottom there?
23-1.
Decision, unanimous decision.
Defended Pride Heavyweight Championship, Fight of the Year,
Yeah, that was-
2005, Fight of the Decade,
And that was in Pride
2000s.
with Crow Cop. You don't want to be in Pride with Crow Cop, dude. That dude will kick your fucking head off while you're on
That
the
you could
ground.
soccer kick in Pride,
Yeah,
couldn't
that's what
you?
I'm saying.
And that's a square. That's not an octagon. That's a square, right?
And he lost 3 in a row.
Oh yeah, it's with the
Antonio
ropes
Silva?
and everything.
Dan Henderson
this is-
beat him. What the fuck?
Yeah, Hendo knocked him the fuck out.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Dude, imagine if fucking Dan Henderson would have after he beat Fedor, he won. No, that was before. Or did he fight Fedor before or after he fought Anderson Silva? Because, like, imagine if Dan Henderson would have had wins over Fedor and Anderson Silva in his career. You could fucking go around saying you're the greatest of all time at that point.
And nobody could argue with you because if they did, you could just beat the fuck out of them. What was his last fight against? Against Bisping, actually.
Anderson Silva was UFC 82.
Jesus Christ, I was 12. I didn't even watch UFC back then. I didn't
And
start
then-
watching UFC until Undisputed 3 came out.
Emelianenko was in 2011.
The greatest UFC game ever made.
Which one?
Undisputed 3.
Undisputed
Yeah,
3. yes,
Without a
definitely.
doubt. Literally, probably the best fighting game of all time.
Yeah.
I was just playing that the other day. I started a fucking. Oh my god, it pisses me off so bad. Like,
When you start a career.
yeah, and like all my stats for some reason are capped at 70.
What did you pick an MMA fighter?
No,
Because
I
if you
was-
pick
I went
a
boxer,
if you pick mixed martial arts, it caps all your shit.
Well, is there only one that you can choose? I think you can choose striking and you can choose grappling, right?
No, there
No,
was
it
like
gives you
different
one
styles. You
style.
could do boxing. They didn't have Taekwondo in Undisputed 3. They had boxing.
Yeah, but you can't choose your striking style and your grappling style.
What do you mean? Like southpaw and stuff? Like your
Like
striking was
you couldn't
boxing.
be like a Muay Thai like
Jiu-jitsu.
jujitsu guy.
no, you only get the one style.
No, I
to
think
pick
that was
from.
Undisputed 2.
Huh.
The new one, I'm excited for UFC 3 because I think a lot of people were disappointed with 2. 2 was fun just to play, but you can do a whole career mode in like an afternoon,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no challenge. I'm playing on, I don't know if it's not simulation, maybe it is. No, it goes up to professional, but then it does the simulation stamina, right?
yeah.
That's just boring.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
Every fight goes into a decision unless you get lucky, which I guess makes sense.
I
But there's-
like playing the simulation.
You do?
Yeah, I do because it doesn't. I feel like it might be too fast paced otherwise.
Yeah, you don't see guys throwing fucking 12 punches in 5 seconds.
Like it makes you think about what you're throwing.
Yeah, that's fair. My only thing, I really don't like the way the submission works, or anything on the ground works in UFC 2.
I like the ground.
with
Oh,
the
not in the
stick.
not in the new ones. Certainly not.
No.
I definitely liked it in Undisputed.
Yeah, and the new ones, it like if you play head to head,
I don't know how to even block transitions in UFC 2.
I have no idea. But I played head to head with my buddy Dan the other day, and all he had to do to break out of a submission was just rotate the right stick like that, just.
Yeah.
And then, because you have to follow the thing, you know what I'm talking about? You have to, like, the one bar fills up and you have to follow it.
Yeah.
But if you're doing head-to-head, they can just go like this and just be completely sporadic with it. And there's no way to keep up with that.
Yeah.
So you can't even do a submission.
Dude, Undisputed 3, I'm fucking lightweight. and I'm got a title fight with Frankie Edgar, but all my fucking grappling stats are capped at 70, so he's just shooting me and taking me down at will and just ground and pounding. I can't escape or anything. I'm totally fucked.
You can't sprawl? Just sprawl all of his takedowns?
You gotta
No, I try, and
gotta-
I sprawl everyone else in the game's fucking takedowns, no problem, and he just nails them.
You gotta pull guard.
Yeah, pull guard. Just pull guard. Are you a jiu-jitsu guy in that?
No, a fucking boxer.
See, I did my first guy in UFC 2, I did judo. That's the most fun one I've ever done.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, the fucking takedowns you start out with and
You're
the
just
clinch.
hip tossing everybody.
Yup, it's so cheap. Muay Thai is fucked though. I've been stuck on a Muay Thai guy the past couple days because he gets me in the clinch and knees me twice in the head and I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't
Because
do
he does
anything.
that like kind of throw.
Yeah, he
sort
like-
of thing.
yeah.
And then he'll blast you.
Yeah.
And if you break out of it, like there was one where it's like the AI knows you're trying to break out of it. So what he does is knees you and then he tosses you on the ground. And then your stamina's out. And then you're dead. Muay Thai is fucked. I can't do a Muay Thai fighter because that's wicked hard shit to learn.
Yeah.
Like all the different formations in the clinch and all that.
I used to do. Oh, I like the different formations in the clinch.
It's so complicated for me.
You just gotta do like all it is single collar tie, and then there's the Muay Thai clinch.
Yeah. That's too many. That's one too many. See, I can do jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is really fun too because you get all the submissions and stuff.
I like the Muay Thai clinch like up against the cage because you can just have them up against the cage and then pull their head down and just fucking put knees in their face.
I wanted to make a jiu-jitsu dude, but like all the career mode drills for the grappling are all dog shit. I
They're
fucking
really
hate
fucking
them all.
hard. I don't like in
yeah.
the new UFC that you have to train every fight. It wastes so much time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can sim it after a while.
I sim it.
I'm
pretty
it most
sure
of the
you
time.
can do it once and just get the grade letter.
And you sim. Yeah, that's what I do, but I still don't like wasting all that time, even though it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Load times are dog
I
shit.
just tried to get A on it on whatever it was and then just sim it every time.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm on a freestyle wrestler right now. I couldn't tell the difference between freestyle and Greco-Roman. I don't know if you guys know the difference.
Yeah. Greco-Roman is all like everything's from the waist up.
Yeah.
So there's no hip tosses and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was more clinch based and
Alright, yeah, fuck that. I get my dick punched in. I did a Taekwondo fighter once, because it makes all this. You start off with spin kicks, and then it just becomes spin kick the game.
yeah.
It's so fun. You do the capoeira kick.
Yeah, that's the one.
Brazil!
Yeah, you have to have that kick. That's the key.
Yeah. I'm doing a challenge run technically because I have no spin kicks in my inventory.
And you're gonna
I have
lose,
no idea how to
You're
play.
gonna lose everything. Every fight you're gonna lose.
I do just knees and Superman punches.
You're just gonna get spin kicked every single game without being able to defend.
Dude, all I do is I just like spam fucking flurries of jabs, and I'll usually like end them with a fucking body kick or something.
In UFC in Undisputed 3, the most OP thing I remember was it's one of the final things you unlock. And it's John Jones's spinning back fist.
Oh yeah,
Dude, it's so cheap. It breaks
Oh,
everybody's jaw.
it's so fast.
It's so fast and it's like max power, and it's just broken jaw.
Yeah.
I mean like
And then you start throwing them opposite sides. You boom, boom, boom. Like, what the fuck?
You could do like
that's why you need to be on simulation.
you could do like the John Jones back fist and then counter it with a fucking elbow and then just go boom.
Yeah.
It is all over.
I like that like ducking hook. You
Oh,
just
yeah,
duck
the
under
overhand-
someone's
the overhand
punch
right.
and land it, and it's just over.
Getting the
See,
Chuck Liddell uppercut where you duck under yourself and
Yeah.
See, I used to do that all the time where I would just kind of wait for them to strike and then just change levels and throw the overhand every single time. That would wreck them.
felt like the stand-up fighting is a lot better in Undisputed.
Yeah, because you could block and then do your sways from that.
It had more of like the Fight
Fight
Night
Night.
games. Yep. The Fight
Yeah.
Night games are fun as shit. I got one of them on PS2 and I was playing that before I got the Xbox One.
Yeah,
I think it was round 3.
I think I had round 3.
That one was, dude, that was dirty. And I modeled my guy. Because you can model your guy after actual boxers. Boxers. You can pick like a frame of reference. And like when you start your game, it's always random the guy you start with. And I started out with Joe Frazier, and that's all I needed. Oh my god. That's all I needed. Joel Frazier. I started out with Joe Frazier, and it was over. Because you have your signature hit, which is like your knockout punch. Yeah. So Joe Frazier's knockout punch is just like a fucking wind-up Superman punch. And it's, dude, fuck, I might play.
Overpowered.
Oh, yo, throw up a video real quick. Fuck it, there's this boxer, one of the top heavyweight boxers right now, Deontay Wilder. You have to watch this dude fight. And I specifically say fight because he is not a boxer. This man is a fighter.
Did you see that, Bill?
Yeah.
My e-cig has a... I'm not being paid by X-Fire brand, but I wish I was. Everybody should buy an X-Fire electronic cigarette. It's the closest thing you can get to a cigarette without smelling like dog shit afterward. Buy an X-Fire right now at Smoker's Choice West Side. It's got a magnet on it, so you can stick it on your mic stand. That's my plug of the night. It was either that or Wendy's.
Who am I looking for? Deontay
Wilder. D-E-O.
Hang on. Delete all that real quick. I want to see your fucking suggestions. Please. That was actually perfect. Keep going back. One more. Delete the D. Church of What's Happening Now.
Yeah.
Him. Premium 1 to Healy's.
Dude, the premium one.
Healy's Hillbomb. Kyle. Curse of Osiris. Super Mario Maker 3DS. And then Pikachu talks to Ash. Oh my god.
I showed you guys that, or I showed the group chat the Pikachu thing.
Yeah, I refuse to watch it. I discovered ASMR, so my fucking search history on YouTube is probably even... was fucking sad.
The premium 1 low Heelys are fucking awesome.
Wait, are they like Heelys?
They're Heelys. They're men's size Heelys with LED lights on the bottom.
That's what you sent that to. Yeah, we saw that.
It's way overpowered.
That is class.
It's the loot box of Heelys.
What is this?
T-A-Y.
Oh.
Deontay.
Deontay.
The last 10 knockouts.
Is he just a KO artist?
Kind of. This dude is just tall and ripped, and as soon as he gets you remotely hurt, he just runs in and fucking windmills.
Alright. We'll put the link to this video in the description so you guys can see this.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He just fights.
Shredded.
He fights like a bar fighter. It's like, how is this
he looks like a guy that goes to the lighthouse.
That haircut is fucking...
Dude, that haircut is amazing.
Doesn't even put his hands up. Just starts swinging, dude. Oh my god!
Look at the form. It's so good.
He was just throwing, dude.
Jesus.
No answer.
What fight or what weight class is he in? Do you know?
Heavyweight.
Jesus Christ. 38-0 with 37 knockouts?
He's undefeated. The only guy he didn't knock out, he just rematched in his last fight and knocked him out in the first round.
Dude, I wish boxing was still fucking huge.
Right?
Holy shit.
That right hand. That was fucking ridiculous.
What a...
Now he's just Anderson Silva-ing him.
Like, you know what's fucked is that...
Oh my god.
Wow. Holy shit. This is such a...
Mauro Ranallo on commentary.
Dude. Another 1-2. Give him the 1-2 punch. Fucking Bioshock right there, dude. Holy shit. Blast him with a plasma, hit him with a wrench. Deontay.
Oh, yeah.
Deontay, would you kindly
He
Wilder?
was coming with an overhand left, and they
Oh
put
my
a straight
god,
right
dude.
The slow motion audio is hilarious.
This is not a hot take. I don't know. It's a first take. I think Floyd Mayweather killed boxing.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Boxing.
I think because he was one of the guys that drew a lot of attention to himself in boxing, calling himself Floyd Money Mayweather, flaunting his money, being an asshole and all that. And a lot of the other stars in boxing don't do that. They don't draw attention to themselves.
Yeah.
And they're completely overshadowed by the UFC. I've only watched this guy once right now. And I'm thinking, holy shit, how entertaining would this be to watch this guy every few months?
Right?
38-0 with
This guy
37
versus
knockouts.
McGregor v. Deontay. Yeah, stop that. Stop it. Call that one quits. Look at the dance.
Dude, he is amazing. That's
This guy's
fantastic.
overpowered. What's his, I gotta find his record.
He just said it was 38-0.
He's literally never been beaten.
Nope.
No.
Undefeated. Only guy
I
he
wonder who
didn't
he's
knock
fought.
out, he just knocked him out in the rematch in the first round.
And if he's a heavyweight, he's got to be the champion. But the other thing that
Uh-huh.
killed boxing is having so
he's-
many different fucking belts.
Yep, he's got one of the belts, I think.
There's too many fucking belts in boxing, dude. It pisses me off. That's what I like about the UFC, too, is that there's one belt per class.
Yeah.
That's what they did right. That's what killed boxing, I think. It's way easier to follow.
39-0.
39-0.
38 by
39-0.
knockout.
He fought 2 weeks ago. And a TK, all right, in boxing, what's the difference between a TKO and a
It's
TKO?
a doctor
Well,
stoppage, pretty much.
What? TKO and
Not
KO.
a doctor stoppage, but a referee stoppage.
And a KO is when the guy's flat done.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a TKO in
Yeah,
UFC
KO
would be
is
like a
when
ground
you
and
can't
pound.
answer the 10 count, I think.
I mean, I don't know. I don't watch boxing enough, so I don't know how credible his wins are. You know, like I don't.
That's
know
the
who
other
he's
problem
beaten.
is you have no fucking idea.
Right. Like you, at least in the UFC, there's like a ranking system now,
And
you
it's
know, like,
the UFC is very, very mainstream.
Yeah.
Like I know people that don't follow the UFC that were watching GSP and Bisping last time.
Yeah.
And they were like everybody tuned into John Jones and Cormier #2, and everybody tuned into Conor McGregor and Diaz 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey was huge, probably the biggest athlete of the time, of that year, the 2 years probably that she was dominant in.
Yeah.
well, there's people who watch cage fighting, and there's people who watch mixed martial arts, and those are the two fan bases you get in. The
Yeah,
casual fans, and then you get MMA fans.
yeah, that's very true.
Because cage fighting is cage fighting. That's
Are we
what
talking
it
about
is.
UFC is cage fighting?
It's cage fighting,
Yeah,
but a lot of people don't think of it as martial arts. They just think of it as fucking guys in a cage fighting each other.
yeah.
That's what they want to see.
And it's funny coming.
It's an
I
accessible
say,
thing.
I'm about to be that guy as a martial artist. UFC, I don't know. I don't watch it for the technique. For the technique, I watch more of the ground game because that's the part that really interests me. Because I never got into wrestling or anything like that. I did Taekwondo for whatever years, 12 years, whatever.
I like watching jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, judo. My grandpa got me into judo, and that shit's crazy.
I like the chess match on the feet, though. Like
Are we
I
talking
like,
about UFC?
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I like the.
I like stand-up guys, stand-up fighters. I'm sure a lot of the guys in the UFC are stand-up guys, but not all of them are stand-up fighters.
Not all.
It's
of
like
them are
it's like
stand-up guys.
it's like ponies and tiny horses.
Yeah.
And the announcer's a,
It's like panthers and mountain lions.
and the announcer's a stand-up
cougars.
comic.
Barely.
His last special was good. The other one they have on Netflix is pretty mediocre. But
Wait,
he
who's this?
actually
Joe Rogan.
Oh, Rogan.
He actually sounds like a comic in his latest special.
Yeah. He's got a couple of them on there. He's got just Joe Rogan live.
You know what's funny, though, is I was talking to my mom and my dad about Joe Rogan. Because I'm listening to his podcast.
Well, a lot of people just know him as the guy from Fear Factor.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. They're like, who's this Joe Rogan guy that you keep talking about? Because my little sister, I got her into the Joe Rogan podcast. And I'm just like, remember the guy from Fear Factor? My parents are like, yeah. I'm like, he's super famous now. And he has the biggest podcast on the air, without a doubt.
Yeah.
He's pulling in
by far.
like 500,000 to 1 million views every podcast.
Yeah.
And then he's
and then
also
anything
really,
he mentions on that podcast blows the fuck up.
dude, the fucking Elsa Gate. Did you hear about that shit?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
Yeah, I was looking at some of
Stop
it the other
listening.
day. Don't.
Why is Siri what is it on Xbox? I should know.
It's not even actually listening. It's just glitched out.
Oh, okay.
But it's not even Cortana because I turned that off and it's fucking horrible. I just have the original Xbox commands because they actually work.
Oh, like
Cortana
Xbox
is
record
way
that.
slow on Xbox. It's really slow.
Dude, yeah. Hang on, what were we just talking about? Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
The biggest podcast. He's a really good stand-up comic. I think my favorite part about his stand-up is his delivery. His voice inflection is very good.
Yeah.
The only comic I think on the market or on the circuit right now that I like more is Doug Stanhope.
Yeah.
That's because Doug Stanhope doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I like Tom Segura a lot.
Tom Segura is really good.
Yeah.
Anthony Jeselnik is really good, but he's extremely off the grid now
Mm-hmm.
because Comedy Central cut him because the Shark Party. Did you ever hear about that? The Shark Party. You heard about that, right, Bill?
Yeah.
He had a show on Comedy Central, the Jeselnik Offensive.
Yeah.
It was too edgy. Haha. It wasn't. It was edgy for the sake of being edgy and offensive and all that. Obviously with the name, but he had this thing where during Shark Week on his show, he talked about it was fucked. He talked about sharks and made jokes about shark attacks and all that. Well, like in the middle of one of his episodes, a guy in Australia got attacked and eaten by a shark. And he goes, "You know what this calls for?" He goes, "The kill-death ratio between humans and sharks this year is like 110,000 to 1. The sharks finally got a point on the board. It's time for a shark party." And he hired a bunch of strippers to dress up in the shark costumes, like Left Shark from the Super Bowl. And he got lap dances from girls dressed up as sharks, and had a picture of the guy that got eaten by the shark on the show. And he goes, and it was a picture of him smiling, and he goes, "You better be smiling in heaven, you little bastard, because it's a shark party right now." And they canceled his show after that. And ever since then, he's been wicked off the grid. Like
heard about him.
Netflix signed him for one special, and then the special he's touring right now, they're scared to release it. They're scared to do, not the special he's doing, but the tour he's doing right now. They're scared to do a special because of his material, apparently.
Jesus,
that's ridiculous.
The guy has his motto for stand up was basically, the only reason I'm a stand up comedy is because I don't want people to tell me what to do. He doesn't have an agent. He doesn't have producers. He doesn't have writers. He just goes on there and acts like an asshole and then leaves.
Yeah, I remember watching him a while back, and I didn't think anything of it really.
I think he's Stephen Wright, but doesn't care about his reputation. Stephen Wright is probably one of the best, if not the best, deadpan one-liner comedian of all time.
Yeah.
Probably next to Rodney Dangerfield and Mitch Hedberg. It's those three.
yeah.
Man,
Stephen Wright is...
Hedberg was like, he could do that shit today and it would still fucking hold up.
Dude, Hedberg's comedy is one of the few that... And that's the thing with the one-liner comedians, is that their shit is fucking it's timeless.
Yeah.
Like I fucking Hedberg and Wright both are just fantastic.
Yeah, like Stephen Wright, like half of his fucking one-liners became like fucking Walmart graphic
Bumper
tees.
stickers and
Yeah, they really like. He has the one. He goes, "You can't have everything in the world. Where would you put it?" or like, I love his. He opens one of his every special he does and every stand-up show he does. The whole crowd is freaking out and clapping. He gets on stage. He just goes, "Thanks." And then this most recent special, he starts it off. He goes, "I wish the first word I ever said was the word quote, so on my deathbed I could say the word unquote." Like, what the fuck? And then he has some bits that are like stories that make no sense. He has one. He's just like, one of my favorite ones by his. It's a whole fucking 3-minute thing, but I'm not gonna. I don't remember
do the whole
thing.
bit. You might as well.
I wish I could.
You're just telling other people's jokes right now, anyway.
Basically, it doesn't matter. That's all I do most of the time anyway, but nobody catches on. People are going to figure out that I'm actually not funny. I'm just stealing comedians' jokes that they've never heard of. But he does this one. He goes, so I was walking through my hotel on the way to do the show tonight, and I got on the elevator, and there was a guy in the elevator. He goes, "Where are you going?" I said, "Phoenix." So he pushed the button for Phoenix. Like stuff like that. It's just fantastic.
Oh, he's got this one. He's like, "Oh, I got called in for jury duty the other day. It's kind of an insane case. 300 ants dressed up as rice and robbed a Chinese restaurant." I don't think they did it. I know a few of those guys. They wouldn't do anything like that.
He has one. He's like, we're just gonna keep going on with Stephen Wright quotes. I'm not gonna stop. Like Bill said, they're literally so funny that they become ingrained into you. Like, he's not kidding. You go and you buy those stupid fucking those Margaritaville fucking signs that all the white people have, and it's like the sign that you hang up on your porch and it says "Happy hour is any." Oh wait, what is it? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right, guys? It's okay to drink tequila at 1 p.m. Fuck you. No, it's not. But he has one. Oh, man. He has one. He goes, "The other day I got a parking ticket, and when I went to court, I pled insanity." Like...
I bought a humidifier and a dehumidifier, and I put them in the same room and let them fight it out.
I have a dog. I named him Stay. Teaching him has been really, really cumbersome. Come here, Stay. Come here, Stay. Come here, Stay. You don't know who Stephen Wright is?
I know who he is, yeah.
You should watch all of his material.
He's the dude on the couch in Half Baked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's also the narrator for Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, shit. I gotta see that movie.
You've never seen Reservoir Dogs?
No.
What the fuck?
I just saw the, first half of Pulp Fiction beyond the first 30 minutes the other day.
Have you seen Inglourious Bastards yet?
I've seen, half an hour of it.
We talked about these,
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
We talked about all the Tarantino movies. We ranked them. You missed it.
Because I didn't like them. I don't like them.
Yeah, he doesn't like Tarantino.
What?
Not really.
It's
I can
'cause
watch them. There's nothing...
They're over dramatic for the sake of being over dramatic.
Yeah.
Which is
They're
what I
just
love
kinda
about
stupid.
him. It's kind of making fun of the industry. Because it's good. And he gets high budget actors to just be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, let's take a break. Take a quick $5. Okay.
Are you waiting for one of us to say something?
I was waiting for confirmation. I don't know if you guys...
Same.
I don't fucking...
My ass is starting to hurt on this chair.
I don't have the red microphone. You have the red microphone.
It ain't a red microphone. It's a black microphone.
Okay, it's a red screen.
What is it, a windscreen?
What the
It's
fuck
a
is it again?
Pop filter.
A pop filter. He's... We're
just gonna make
popping sounds.
It's gonna be the whole
So it's
second half of the podcast, just like sound effects. It's gonna be Uncle Joey from Full House.
Some U-Haul, some luggage, send him a guy out there that goes, hey, you know, we've been driving out here every day with your food.
We're watching Sam Kinison right now. The whole break was watching stand-up comedians. Yeah, like I said, his punchlines are all just him yelling as loud as he can.
That's the best part. He goes, you don't have any food because you live in a fucking desert. We have deserts in America. We just don't fucking live in them because no food grows there. Dude, that was like 40, no, not 40, no, 30, that was at least 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Kinison died in 91. He died in he got hit by a drunk driver.
Jesus.
Yep. Dude, so many good comedians. Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's just Sam Kinison and Bill Hicks. Richard Pryor. What did Richard Pryor die of? Do you guys know?
No, Bill Hicks is fucking...
Bill Hicks died of cancer.
No, that's, what's his face?
Oh, fucking... No, who do they say he is? Shit. I know who you're talking about. It's not... Is it Alex Jones?
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones is Bill Hicks.
Yeah, it is Bill
He's a fat Bill Hicks. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. I was talking to my dad about this,
He even said he was. He even said he was Bill Hicks on the podcast, on the Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah, but that was after he fucking said... He took a hit of the blunt. He was just like... Shape-shifting reptile child molesters are kidnapping your children. That's... And then he goes, I'm also Bill Hicks. That's the least credible thing of all time. That's the least credible thing of all time. That's less credible than Wikipedia in this first year of existence. Like, that's fucked. Have you ever watched Bill Hicks or listened to Bill Hicks?
Yeah.
Do you ever?
Yeah.
Dude, Bill Hicks is... He's not... The problem with Bill Hicks is that he isn't funny. But he's smart.
Mm-hmm.
George Carlin was both. But Bill Hicks sometimes is not funny at all. He just makes you think. And then you laugh.
He's like Alex Jones.
Yeah, Bill Hicks doesn't really have punchlines.
Although I guess Alex Jones is kind of funny.
Shape-shifting reptiles are... shape-shifting vampires are kidnapping and molesting all your children.
Interdimensional child molesters.
That's what it is. Interdimensional child molesters. The water's turning the fucking frogs gay!
I'm sorry.
I'm half convinced that Bill Hicks only existed to give the band Tool song intros.
Oh my god. It's perfect because the band is called Tool and they don't need to add "ets" to the name to talk about their fans. They just add an S. The band is Tool and the fans are Tools.
Yeah.
Dude, I've never met a person that's a diehard Tool fan that isn't the most insufferable person to be around.
I don't know if that's a thing. Are there real diehard Tool fans?
Not anymore. They all killed themselves when Trump got elected.
It's kind of like someone being a diehard Motorhead fan. Like, there's no such thing. Like, there's nobody like...
Not anymore.
The Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades.
Triple H. Triple H is the only one.
Are they the guys that do the game?
Yeah.
Yep.
No way. Time to play the game.
I mean, realistically, that's probably the best theme song ever.
Yeah.
Dude, his entrance is just fucking great.
Dude, honestly, yeah, that was the highlight of Survivor Series, which is bad. Mm-hmm. Was his entrance after being gone. How long was he out for? He was out for a while, wasn't he?
Did he do anything at WrestleMania? It's usually WrestleMania when he does anything, or SummerSlam or something. He comes back for.
Didn't we watch WrestleMania together last time? I did. I came over for it. I don't remember it. I'm pretty sure I was drunk before I got here.
Probably.
Gary, that's usually how it
I want
works.
to say you wrestled Seth Rollins, but I remember nothing about it.
Yeah, that might be right. Unless that was the year before. I don't remember.
I think the year before was the main event versus Reigns.
I thought it was
He
Sting.
won the Rumble and got the title.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Sting. When was that 2 years ago?
That was 2
Sting?
years ago.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
That was amazing, and I'm pissed that Triple H turned WrestleMania into the Triple H show
Yeah.
because
Well, he's got...
I think part of it was that they didn't think Sting's career would end 6 months later.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't.
They didn't. You can't predict that. He fucking came down hard when he was fighting Steph Rollins at Night of Champions.
Yeah, I don't think Sting ever won, did he? Didn't he?
He didn't. They had the Bloodhound Gang or whatever the fuck.
The Bloodhound.
Steph Rollins,
Put your hands
the best
down my
3-count
pants,
shooter
and I
of all
bet
time.
you'll get stung. No, Sting was my favorite wrestler as a kid,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Like
Yeah, as a kid, yeah. Before I, like...
growing up, and then I got into wrestling
Yeah.
when SmackDown vs. Raw came out. My cousin Nick bought it for me as a kid.
Yeah.
The original SmackDown vs. Raw with fucking Power Man 5000 as like half the fucking playlist in that game.
I always really liked Goldberg, and I always really liked Steve Austin and The Rock.
Mine was I like Sting, Shawn Michaels, and Edge.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels and Edge are neck and neck for
I
me.
think the Hardy Boys were probably, like, up there, too.
Yeah,
I
my
remember
first
yeah.
favorites were the Hardy Boys in WWF, and in WCW, it was fucking Rey Mysterio Jr. and Billy Kidman.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I remember
used to
so
like
many
Ultimo
kids
Dragon.
loving Rey Mysterio in not high school, elementary school.
Yeah.
I remember it was for fucking In Fitu, like they had a fake Spirit Week, and one of the days you came in, you wore like your favorite sports shirt, and I remember I came in and I wore a Shawn Michaels graphic tee, and I remember like the back
HBK.
the back of it literally was HBK, and then the front of it on like the right side, from like underneath my armpit all the way down the shirt, was just like a shot of Shawn Michaels, and then across it was just all the random belts he got, and then like on the other side, parallel to the picture of Shawn Michaels, was Shawn Michaels typed out going down the shirt. And I thought it was the coolest shirt ever.
That sounds like the coolest shirt ever.
It is and wasn't. I got picked on so badly because kids were showing up wearing like Yankees shit and Giants shit.
I don't know,
Pittsburgh
there's-
Steelers stuff.
There's one wrestling shirt that I think stands above all of them, even above the classic NWO shirt, and that is the Cactus Jack Wanted poster shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That is the greatest of all
Well,
time.
I think the most popular one is probably Austin 316 with the skull.
True.
That's
You
got to
have
be the
that.
most sold t-shirt
You have like
ever.
2 of those.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I've got
I
like
know,
a whole
that
drawer.
looks so like it's so.
You have a whole drawer.
I have
It's
a whole
Austin
dresser,
316
an
shirts.
entire dresser filled with them.
I know that shirt is like so fucking late '90s though.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it,
That's the best part of it.
like NWO shirt that's fucking timeless.
Mm-hmm.
Going on to a little bit of what Bill just said. I love that the 70s and 80s are idolized, but the 90s are shunned completely.
I don't know
You
why.
ever
I
think
like
of
the
that?
90s.
It's a
The
trash
90s
decade.
Dude, the 90s fashion, everything
Oh,
about
dude,
the
it was-
90s.
The 90s fashion was horrible.
The music in the 90s was all grunge, and that aged like milk.
Like think about like
Like,
like
I tried listening to Smashing Pumpkins today, and it was a struggle.
That doesn't happen.
Like,
It doesn't work.
late *80s, early *90s, and that was like just the low point of human society. Like even look at the car designs.
Mhm.
Like, everything was just worse. The whole decade is just stinky garbage.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, we were all born there.
Well,
That's a testament to it.
Pokemon was the 90s, so we got
I guess we
something out of
won
It was
eventually.
late
it. We got
90s.
something out of it.
I feel like decades are almost more accurately measured starting from like the middle of each. Like 85 to 95.
Well, yeah,
95
Bowling
to
for Soup had that hit.
2005.
They didn't call their hit 1980. They called it 1985.
Yeah, I guess that's
That, and there's a band called the 1975, which is garbage. Don't listen to them. My sister plays them all the time. They're bad.
It sounds
It's like that
they're
pop
bad.
punk shit. It's like Fall Out Boy, but with no talent.
Like some Panic at the Disco.
Blood on the dance floor type shit.
Oh my god.
I was talking about
Black Veiled Brides.
Yeah, I was talking about punk music at work today, and I'm like, you can't. I'm not a punk music guy. I don't know how people can like something where the minimal amount of effort is put into the vocals.
It depends on what it is.
I feel like most things that are like hybrids of punk are really good. Like post punk is really good. Like
Ska punk and hardcore punk.
yeah,
That's all right.
but like straight up punk and pop punk,
I don't like
anything
Blink
for it.
182 or that Yellow Card, Modern Baseball, the Front Bottoms,
Yeah.
anything that plays at Zoomies at Carousel Mall.
I like Blink. I like Green Day.
Is Green Day punk?
They're more like pop punk, I guess.
I always thought they were like rock.
The only thing is like the Offspring. When they were fucking hitting Main Street, like by being punk rock, they ended up writing
That's
like
fair.
some like
Yeah.
I guess,
like,
yeah.
signature rock songs. of
Offspring
Buffy.
has they have the record for most albums sold by an independent artist,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous. They won a Grammy and they got a platinum record by being an independent artist, which is that doesn't happen now.
Yeah.
I like those bands. I like the Offspring. Bad Religion is pretty cool.
Never listen to them.
Like
alright.
it's kind of like it's not like something I would listen to all the time, but it's like sometimes there's a mood for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I listened to Sublime the other day doing chores around the house.
Can we talk about this guy?
It's Brooklyn
Jesus Christ.
Dogtown, dude.
Who is that?
It's Brooklyn Dogtown.
Is that it? That's probably his name with a fucking shin strap like that.
I think I met him on Destiny in one of the raids.
He looks like Vin Diesel in disguise.
He's listening to the Front Bottoms right now. That's what he looks like. He's just listening to "You Are My Peach, You Are My Plum."
So yeah, the premium one lows, dude. Those are.
We're going back to the Heelys. Jesus Christ,
You got to bring up the Heelys.
dude! You think about it. If Mike Shanahan coached the Front Bottoms, they would all be 2,000-yard rushers.
If football players had Heelys, they'd all be 2,000-yard rushers. Well, probably not. Not on turf. Heelys probably ain't that good on turf. But they could always build ones that adapt.
They have Heelys, but they're treads.
Yeah, they're like
They call them treadies,
cleat Heelys.
cleaties.
But they have to have LEDs.
Well, yeah,
That's the only way.
yeah.
I got Pokemon Ultra Moon.
I heard it was bad.
Really?
Yeah, I
like
heard a
it.
lot of people didn't like it.
What didn't they like?
The unskippable cutscenes,
Oh, that
It
was
can't
their,
and
be
that
worse
the
than
story
Sun
is
and Moon.
pretty stupid. That's
That
what
was-
I've heard. That's all I've heard.
It's the same story as Sun and Moon. It's just got like extra shit, basically.
Yeah.
But they
See-
were never skippable in Sun and Moon, so whoever says that basically didn't like Sun and Moon.
Oh my god, after you beat the Elite Four in Sun and Moon is the fucking worst, because you got your fucking 5-10 minutes of credits, and then it's 5-10 minutes of cutscenes, and then it takes you into an unskippable battle against one of the Tapus, and it doesn't tell you that you'll have another chance to catch it if you knock it out, and then after that, after you've had a fucking legendary battle, you can't skip, you can't save before, it takes you into another 10 minutes of cutscenes, and then it gives you the chance to save the game.
Huh. I don't remember that. I might
So,
have just caught it. I might
You're
have just gotten
saying
lucky
I
and
should
caught it.
get a new 3DS XL and get
Pokemon Y.
Ultra Moon. I already have X.
I want to go back and play Y version.
X and Y was my favorite generation so far.
But
I
it's
think
$40. Why
I-
is it still $40?
It's the same reason why fucking NCAA 14 is still $40. Supply and demand. They know people want to play it, and they know that they can sell it for that much.
Yeah.
Look at Steam. Dude, GTA, and not even Steam, Xbox Live, PlayStation Store, GameStop, GTA 5 is still $60.
Yeah. And then you fucking drop another $100 on fucking shark cards.
Shark
Yeah.
Party cards. Smile, you bastard, it's a shark party.
I'm just going to get a Switch.
I guess Black 2 and White 2 are supposed to be really fucking good. They're like actually proper sequels to Black and White.
I forgot those even happened.
We're talking about the Pokemon games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Black 2 on my Mac. It's fucking fantastic. It's confusing as shit. Right now I'm going through the sewers and I have no idea where the fuck to go.
Yeah.
Huh.
You have to
I'm
go through the
that
sewers
too.
to get out of the city I'm in or whatever.
And that was
'Cause
like
they're
the
done
last one that didn't pander hardcore to like the nostalgia first gen shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what pissed me off about X was that you get your starter Pokemon, and I got the grass one. He turns into the fucking whatever, the spiky boy.
Yeah.
But you get like a couple hours into the game after picking a starter, and then you pick a Gen 1 starter.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck that. Give me fucking Totodile, dude. Or Cyndaquil.
And that,
Well,
is that,
I mean,
yeah.
Or Chikorita. And
Did they
then
have,
Yeah, they
if you
hand you a fucking Lucario with
Yeah,
its Mega Stone.
they hand you a Lucario, and if you pre-ordered the game, you got a Mega Blaziken.
What?
Yeah, I remember getting a Mega Blaziken with my game. Or a
That's ridiculous.
a Torchic, but it has the Mega Stone with it.
Well, does Pokemon Bank work with that game?
Yeah, Pokemon Bank works.
You
with
could just
all of
transfer
them.
things.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, you-
Torchic with its hidden ability, it doesn't even need a Mega Stone because it has speed boost for its special ability. So its speed increases a stage every fucking turn.
Yeah.
And speed is the only thing that Blaziken is fucking lacking.
My Mega Blaziken, I remember doing. I wish Brian was on, dude. Brian and I spent like fucking weeks exclusively doing tournaments on Pokemon X and just clearing house. And I had a Mega Blaziken on my team, and I had a power up punch. Is that what it
Yo.
was? Where every time you attack, your strength goes up, but then you had the hidden ability where your speed goes up too. So I would just punch like 2 or 3 times, get my power up, and I'd fucking dodge every attack, and then I would, finish it off with a finisher that would just
Yeah,
extreme speed.
I paid for Pokemon Bank for a year, and I
Is it worth
transferred
it?
all my shit from Pokemon Sun over to Ultra Moon. So like, just for that, it's worth it. Just to have both exclusives,
Yeah.
like legendary exclusives, and then just to have random common exclusives too. You know,
See, the thing
if you want to try and finish your Pokedex,
yeah.
that's the way to do it.
Thing I realized about, and this is one of the reasons why I want to get a 3DS again, is that I haven't been completely engrossed into a game like that. Not only because it was a good game, but also because it was so easy to just bring your 3DS with you wherever you
Yeah,
went.
you can play it wherever.
Yeah, and just I remember having I got a PS4 and I got a 3DS at the same time, and I remember having my PS4 on like fucking Netflix while I played my 3DS
Yeah.
from like noon to midnight playing
That's
fucking
why,
Pokemon or Zelda or whatever.
That's why when
or fucking Mario.
when the new Pokemon comes out for the Switch, that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Is have Netflix and Hulu on in the background and play it on the fucking tablet.
Yep,
That's
that's the way to do it.
and the fact that it's a Pokemon game on not a fucking handheld. I mean, that's awesome. And it's gonna be good. I mean, it has to be.
It's Pokemon. Even if
Yeah.
it's bad, it's good. Unless
It's still
it's a
good.
pinball game. The fucking Switch exclusive Pokemon Pinball 2.
See, the part of the reason I like Ultra Moon and Sun was because I quit after like Emerald version. Like I never played anything past Emerald.
You didn't play X or Y?
No.
Dude, you
I
missed
didn't
out,
have a
honestly.
3DS or a
Oh,
DS
it's
or
true.
anything. I just what the fuck? Is that a magnet?
Yeah, I was talking about it. Were you not here?
I wasn't paying any attention to what you were doing.
The fucking bottom of this vape, the charger has a magnet in it, so you can just plop it in, and it's a USB thing. But
It sounds like you're hitting a drum.
it's a magnet on the vape, so that's what I plugged it. I'm like, buy an Xfire vape. It's got a magnet on there, so you can clip it to your mic stand.
Oh my god, dude!
Unless you
sounds
drop
like-
it. Unless you have fucking 4 shots of
sounds-
whiskey and you fucking drop it.
Not as magnetic anymore.
No.
It sounds like you're.
Well, see, the polarities are reversed because of the interdimensional child molesters. Interdimensional polarity molesters are stealing all
sounds
your
like-
magnets.
They're turning the freaking vapes gay.
In the monitors, it literally sounds like you're hitting a djembe that's like super out of fucking tune.
You just got gone.
You can't tune a drum. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you can. That's what drum keys are for.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not in a band. Bill and I know.
You can't tune a drum, but you can tune a fish.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. He's got a point. But the main reason I liked Sun and Ultra Moon was because it had a lot of Gen 1 characters.
Characters or Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Okay.
But because of the fact that I didn't play anything past Emerald, I was familiar with a lot of this shit. Even if they were like different forms of them, you'd still see the nostalgia value.
I'm not going to lie, because I played up until Diamond, and then I got Black 1. I didn't finish it, but I played Black 1.
What is the order, though?
It goes red, blue, Emerald, yellow, and then it goes silver, gold...
Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Crystal. And then it goes Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. And then
Heart Gold,
Diamond,
or
Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond, Pearl, Platinum.
And
then they came out with Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
And then it's X and Y.
Okay.
So
I Black and White.
Oh, Black and White. So then it's
X
Black and
Y.
White, and then X and Y. But
Then
I played Black and White, and then I sold all that shit. And then
What's
I got
the difference between Black and Black 2?
Story.
Yeah, Black 2 and White 2 are straight up sequels.
Yeah.
Entirely different plot lines and shit.
And it's crazy because the character you play in Black 1 did all this shit, so you hear all these stories about the guy from Black 1, and I don't know how it ends. I'm assuming you play the character from Black 1 at the end of Black 2, sort of like in Silver and Gold, you fight Red at the end, which... Can we talk about that for a second? That was mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I was 7 or 8 at the time. You know Marty?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want to say his last name. But you know Marty. Marty gave me Pokemon.
I was thinking Pokemon characters for a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is Marty?
Marty gave me He bought Pokemon Gold and he got Pokemon I think he bought Pokemon Gold and ended up... His mom gave him Pokemon Silver, and then he gave me Pokemon Silver, and I played it. Beating Johto and getting through that, and then all of a sudden, when you get to the end of the game...
You're fighting yourself.
Well, not even that. You can go to Kanto, and then you do all the Kanto gyms, like a New Game Plus sort of thing.
Oh, really?
Really.
Dude,
that was fucking nuts. Because I already put, so much time into Silver and Johto as it is.
Yeah.
And then when you beat the game, you can go to Kanto and do Brock and all that shit. You fight Brock and Misty and Lieutenant Surge and all that. And then at the very, very end of the game, you fight Red. And he has he has a maxed out Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Pikachu, Snorlax, and something
somehow
else.
He got all three of the starters.
Is it Espeon?
Yeah.
It is Espeon. No, that was crazy.
Pikachu's fucking 15 levels higher than the rest of
Yeah,
his party.
Pikachu is completely overpowered. Unless you have an Onix.
Yeah, that's the way.
Because there's no sprinklers where you fight him. Like in the show. You're fighting him...
horn to aim for.
Yeah, you're fighting him on a mountain. There's no fucking fire safety on a mountain. It's just a mountain. But you like Pokemon, though. Do you like Final Fantasy and stuff like that, or no? I've never heard you talk... Well, I mean, you have an Xbox, so you can't really play Final Fantasy.
I have Final Fantasy 7 on the computer.
And?
You play shitty-ass 13 on the Xbox.
I've never beaten 7.
Fuck that. I'd rather watch someone play it in fucking French.
I've only played Final Fantasy game, put 13's combat system in it. Oh, I don't think you can beat that though. But
no,
the rest of the game outside of combat is just a walking through corridors simulator.
Yeah, 15 was fun. We were talking about 15 a month ago with BFAM. I loved Final Fantasy 15 until I realized I was completely over-leveled for the rest of the game.
I've only played 7 and 8.
8 is... I like 8, but 8's bad. 7 is the best. 7 and 10.
Obviously, 7 is
7 changed the whole game.
Yeah.
7 was a PlayStation 1 seller. People that didn't even like Final Fantasy bought a PlayStation to play Final Fantasy 7.
I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan, but The original Final Fantasy Tactics is
Oh.
easily my pick for the greatest game of all fucking
You're the one that
time.
got me. We hung out once before we even did the Clear Shots podcast. We were hanging out, and I was talking about how they had Final Fantasy Tactics at Infinite Lives, and
Yeah.
literally, I go, yeah, I was at Infinite Lives. They had Final Fantasy Tactics, and Bill just goes, buy it.
Yeah.
So I did, and it's amazing.
I have
One of the
bought
best games I've ever played in my life.
two separate occasions in my life. I have bought a PlayStation just so I could buy Final Fantasy Tactics.
That's part of the reason why I want to get a Switch. Square Enix announced, either today or yesterday, that they want to put Square Enix exclusives onto the Switch.
Oh.
And they're not talking about major exclusives, but they're talking about mid-level. Or they're not talking about just major. They're talking about mid-level and up.
Yeah.
So people are thinking they're going to bring back like Xenogears, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross,
Yeah.
Tactics.
I'm sure they will.
Oh my god. Dude, the Switch is changing the game.
Yeah.
The Switch has outsold every console every month since it came out, and that's never
I mean, it
happened.
had weak launch titles, but like, I just want like Mario Odyssey and fucking Breath of the Wild.
I don't even like... I'm not going to get Breath of the Wild. I don't like Zelda at all. I don't. Like
think
the
I would
concept
like
of
it.
But
I mean, I haven't played a Zelda game in forever, since Ocarina of Time.
I don't... Did we talk about it on the podcast about how I don't like Zelda? I don't know. Zelda's just... It's a turn-off for me. Everybody told me Ocarina of Time's the best. I
Little
played Ocarina of Time.
bitch ass sword and his little bitch ass shield.
PS3 makes the best game. No, it's like... They're good. They're good games. Just like how The Witcher 3 is a good game, but I couldn't finish it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Witcher 3 was... And it's just like Wes was saying last night. The combat is really what turned me off from The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
guess.
what turns me off from Zelda. The puzzles in the world and all that shit, the characters and stuff are all cool, but...
I don't play those kind of games, so I don't know any better than The Witcher 3.
You talking about like Bloodborne and stuff?
So I
Dark
don't...
Souls?
Like, I don't see how... It might be bad in comparison.
I think it's... I spent most of high school playing, honestly, exclusively Dark Souls and Fallout New Vegas.
Right.
Those are the only two games I've ever platinum.
See, I haven't played either of those, so...
And New Vegas was more... That's where my story comes
I played
in.
Fallout
Vegas
3.
is legit.
New Vegas is fantastic.
I hear
yeah.
I hear that's the best
It's
one.
probably the best Fallout ever made. And
Fallout, the original, was free on Steam for a minute. I picked that up. It is almost fucking impossible to figure out what the fuck you're doing.
yeah, and it's isometric, so it's really fucking confusing.
Yeah.
An isometric game that I recommend to everybody is Pillars of Eternity.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
That game is in my top 5 for games of ever. Because the problem, the part of the qualifier for me is Fallout 4 got announced, and as soon as pre-orders were available, I was like, "Yup, I'm getting it." And I pre-ordered the wicked shitty fucking Fallout 4 like season pass edition because I'm that guy. I put like $100 down, so I played Fallout 4 for a bit. I was working at Novellis at the time. Played Fallout 4 for a bit, had some fun. And then, like, it popped up, and it was, like, Pillars of Eternity, made by the creators of New Vegas. And I didn't even hesitate, and I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I have to. And I ended up sinking, like, 200 hours into Pillars of Eternity. I played through it once, like, the first playthrough. And then I did I don't know what they call it in the game. I think it's Path of Iron, where when you die, that's it. Like, when a character dies, there's no reviving. It's sort of like hardcore mode in Diablo. Yeah. And then I put, like, 50 hours into the base game, and then, like, 150 or so hours into the hardcore mode.
I picked up Roller Coaster Tycoon on sale on Steam a couple weeks ago.
Me too.
$2 and change.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I got it for, like, less than $3. I was like... Is it deluxe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I have,
Dude,
too.
all
It's
I know is
fucking
Black
great.
Friday is around the corner, and I got a shift changed. I was supposed to work 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Black Friday, and now I'm working from 4:45 to 8 p.m. So you're damn sure I'm going out and fucking buying a bunch of shit that I shouldn't.
You should go with us. We're going out probably.
What time? Wicked
Because we
early?
do Thanksgiving dinner, and then we go out around midnight.
I'm gonna be at Georgie's house.
Maybe not midnight, maybe a little earlier, but
Where do you guys go? Like
what the
Carousel?
fuck was I gonna say?
No. Black Friday. Where do you go? I need
We
to
just
know.
go to Walmart.
Oh, this Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. That's right by my house. It's basically a block away.
I mean, basically.
I mean, I walk up a hill and I walk down 104. Who the fuck?
I was gonna say something, dude.
Is it crazy? I've never been to Walmart on a Black Friday. I've been to Target.
It's not.
I've never done Black
I've been to. I went to Target on a Black Friday a few years ago to get the Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds 3DS.
Oh, yeah.
The one it's all gold with the Triforce. Then when you open it up, it's
Yeah, I
a
remember
fucking
that.
black one. I think you probably saw me with it.
Yeah, it was dope.
I sold it on eBay for more than what I bought it for.
That's
I
awesome.
bought it for it was $150 on Black Friday.
I mean, I
and
guess it
sold
kind of
for
makes
like
sense.
200 something.
It makes sense. It was exclusive, so.
My dad bought one and he's saving it. He hasn't even opened it or anything. He's saving it until like way down the line.
It's probably worth a shit ton already.
Dude, last year it was
When the 3DS is canceled, like when it's discontinued,
oh yeah,
it's gonna go.
that's
way
the
up.
thing. And I was telling him because he was gonna sell it last year. It was going for like almost 400 something
Because
bucks.
it's done. They are done making those 3DSs.
Like
now.
normal 3DS XLs. It's not a new 3DS or anything. It's
Yeah.
it's already a collector's item.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 years ago. I want to buy it off of him, honestly, because that was my favorite fucking... That might be up there for my favorite console ever. That I spent so much time on my 3DS, dude.
Yeah.
The problem is they don't have the fucking... yours
It's just
yours has the C-stick built in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The right stick. That's
It's just
the shitty
sometimes
part.
it gets uncomfortable because it's so thin. But they have like the attachments.
Yeah,
that
you
make
got
it feel
thick
like a
hands,
controller.
though.
Yeah.
You got thick... I got bony face hugger from Alien hands.
Yeah. I'm also used to a nice thick Xbox controller, so.
Same. Dude, that's what I've been telling people. I'm categories right now.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy that I work with. We were on the elevator and I'm like, how was your day today? It was good until I got called in. I'm like, oh, that sucks. He goes, yeah, I was playing the new Call of Duty. I was like, no shit, what do you play on? PS4? I'm on Xbox One. I can't do that. Why? The controller's too big. Fuck off. It's a normal controller.
I thought you were going to turn it into the Phoenix joke. Because you said you were on the fucking elevator.
I wish. I'm not that smart. That's my 5th shot. We've only been on the podcast for about like 6 hours now.
Yeah, it's
dude.
only been 6 hours.
You have to
or
work
so.
in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's 11:40.
Yeah, we should probably call this one. We'll be back in a couple days probably with Brian. I know
Seth-
you guys are... I don't know if you're getting sick of Brian or not, but we are.
He's the one that told us. He goes, I can't be on the podcast every time. And we texted him back and we were like, we don't want you on the podcast
He
all
gets
the time.
on it every single time.
No, we're kidding. We love Brian.
We're also thinking about doing like some Twitch streams and stuff like that.
What
I
are we
think that'd
Twitch
be sweet.
streaming? We were talking about Super Mega Baseball.
Probably that.
I'm wicked down for that.
Mortal Kombat 10.
Yeah, okay, if you wanted us to lose for
I'm gonna
an
get
hour
shredded.
straight. All right, I'll do Mortal Kombat 10, but your brother's got to be on and just show everybody what Skinnock looks
Yeah,
like.
we can do that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trapped in time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what we'll do is just stream on Twitch and then I'll just upload it to the channel.
That works for me. Yeah, I guess so.
So I don't know. We'll either do that with Brian this week or just talk with
See,
Brian.
the problem is that if it's just me and you on the podcast, it's literally going to be sports for
Yeah,
2
it is.
hours.
Brian
and
wants
that
to do a
is-
sushi podcast.
That's not the target demographic. Brian, if he supplies, he can afford it, by the way. He can afford to supply us sushi.
If he brings in sushi, we're doing a sushi cast. 100%.
A sushi companion.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
All right, guys. I think that's it.
Don't give him clear shots. And also buy an X-Vire electronic cigarette. They sell them at Smoker's Choice on the west side. If Will is working, tell him Jake sent you, and I will get a 10% off coupon. Peace!